And we on.
Gia, back up in this thing once again. It's the 8 team up in it. Once again, don't go to tripping YouTube. And let me turn this volume down. I know this probably about to come in loud. What's up with everybody in the gym, man? Salute to everybody. My shit tripping for some reason. Hip hop number one step through the building. What's up? We say salute to the corner. Looking forward to tuning in later as always. Ain't commented in a while. So what's up? Much respect from Scotland. Salute to you.
Salute, fam. Go my ear to the comment.
Hey,
Salute,
let me know
King.
if you can you hear me, bro?
Yeah, I can hear you good.
Yeah, I
And
don't
y'all
know
hear
why
me?
my stuff over here. I don't know why my stuff over here tripping for some reason. El Padrino, salute to you. What's going down? King of
Salute.
King Boxing, salute. It's fight night. Yes, sir. Pecos Bill in the building. Say, let's go, young buck. Say peace and blessings to one and all. Hey, I gotta make a confession too, Pecos Bill. You was right. I had went back and I looked at Wilder versus Fury, and that punch that hurt Wilder in the third round was that looping right hand on the ear. Then he got him in the headlock, and then that's when he hit him with the uppercut and dropped him. So I gotta say, you was right. You know what I'm saying? I ain't too proud. Shine Icon, what's up with you? Salute to you. Cyber Supreme TV in the building. What's going down? Say salute to the game. D-Lo 4 Boxing, aka that's the voice of reason. What's going down with you, bro? Zay, salute to you. Tweez Lamar, what's going down? My boy CSM HBJ Dog, what's up, bro? Say salute to the chat. MARLO'S Corner Trade, salute to you, salute. Set shot in the building. That's the Intercontinental Trivia Champion. What's up, bro? Say what's good, Block fam, man. You know we about to call the frog out of well. D-Lo, say salute Trex, you go smelly motherfucker. That's from me and La La D. Yeah. Hey man, I don't know what my phone is over here tripping, man. I gotta keep on turning the damn screen back on. I probably gotta go to my settings or something, man. But I normally ain't gotta do all that. Set shot, yeah, I see you. Oh, I
Salute.
just
Set
read that.
shot
I'm
to
tripping.
champ. Salute. Zay. Salute, fam. D-Lo. Cypher Supreme. Salute. Sean Icon. Salute. Hey, Ruff, I put the link in the block fam hangout.
Yeah, come call the fights, man. D-Lo can get on the panel too if you want to. Uh Pecos Bill so you can hear loud and clear. Definitely appreciate that. I just hope my stuff don't cut off on me in the middle of my fight call. Rough out said Marlo tag me in. Yeah. Go on get your ass on the panel. So yeah, got the frogs and stuff on deck early for me. You know I'm gonna get out there and earn them though. You know what I'm saying? But y'all know the routine, man. Who y'all picking tonight? I'm gonna go ahead and lock in with my boy Hyphy. We both taking Shakur Stevenson unanimous decision about 8-4. Marlo taking them too. I forgot. What was your score, bro, for the fight? Your projected score. Well, he over there handling business right now. Dilo say your screen timeout mode may need adjusting. Yeah, they ain't even really been tripping like ever when I do this. You know what I'm saying? I guess I take some little time in a minute to go to my settings. Tyrell Simon, what's up with you? Say salute from much truck, much respect. Salute to you. Pecos Bill said, man, that's why I fuck with y'all. Keep it real. Yeah, I told you I was gonna go back and and look at it again. I ain't gonna even cap, man. I was kind of surprised because normally my memory is pretty good when it comes to stuff like that.
Hey, shout out to the truck driver. Salute to Real to Simmons. Hey, Derek Bailey. Salute, fam. What's good with you?
Yeah, we're gonna keep you on point while you out there on that road, man. Making them deliveries on them boy. Derek Bailey was going down with you, man. I'm back in that Chan Ross on y'all boys, man. I think I'm gonna come out there and do something this week. King of Kings said Shakur wins 114 to 113. Heron gets a knockdown in the fight. I can't count, man. I had went back and I was looking at a little bit of Heron. I was looking at him against Lamont Rose Jr. and I was looking at the Carl Frampton fight. Them punches was coming out a little bit sharper than I remembered. You know what I'm saying? So I was like, dang. But one thing that do stand out to me about this fight is that Heron's losses came against Southpaws. So we got a very skilled southpaw tonight. So let's see how you're gonna be able to deal with that southpaw stance. Suave House Boxing, long time no see. Salute. Said big trucks in the building, goddamn me. Rod X the champ in the building. That's the two-time champ. What's going down, bro? Salute to you. My boy El Fenici in the building. I thought I smelled a goat.
Man. Hey, right next to champ. Salute. What's good, L?
Yeah, we back in this thing once again, man. It's the A team up in this bitch. L said, I thought I smelled a goat with your goat smelling ass. Salute to the block familiar and the chat, man. Absolutely. And y'all make sure y'all put them picks in the chat, man. I see some people being bashful about it. I only got one pick, King of King Boxing. Everybody else scared of that crow. We ain't even got the Crow Chronicles on the corner no more. You know what I'm saying? But I think it's gonna be a good one though. I will say it seems like the fighters might have a little bit of pressure on them tonight because they coming off the heels of some very strong performances, like with Deontay Wilder and Tyson Fury. That was a fight of the year type of candidate. Last weekend we had Emmanuel Navarrete going up against Joey Gonzalez, and you know that was a war. You know what I'm saying? It was a one-sided war, but it was still a war. So hopefully
We
you
got a phone
tripping, man.
call.
I apologize.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, my Wi-Fi been tripping a little bit, man. Derek Bailey said he got Shakur. Rod X Champ said he got Shakur by unanimous decision. Well, shit, you locking in with the panel. Raphael said we walking with Shakur tonight by unanimous decision. Shit, we all locked in. I see he on the panel too, man. So whenever you get ready to talk, just come off mute. MZ Talk Boxing, that's Pecos Bill, said somebody going to eat some crow, but not me. Yeah, I don't think I'm eating no crow tonight. I hope not anyway. Hey, but I will say this though, man. Sometimes, like in boxing, we go through seasons, and this might be like a humble type of season because it got me thinking about what's that kid that come from Stockton, California? My boy D Bid OG favorite prospect, Gabriel Flores. You know, like about what was that, like a month ago or something like that? He had went out there and got humbled. That Mexican took his ass behind the shed and beat the brakes off of him. You know what I'm saying? Rough Al said salute. Oh, okay, talking to El Fenici, Edgar Allan Crow. Love Groove Japan. Salute to you. Say salute Trey Marlowe in the gym, man. Welcome back. Sesha said, I think Shakur go out there and stop him.
Salute, fam.
I mean, he might go out there and get the stoppage, you know what I'm saying? But I know that's really not his nature to go out there and try to press for a stoppage. If the knockout is there, he'll let it come to him. But I don't see him going out there and just pressing the issue. He really is like a safety first type of fighter, you know what I'm saying? So I'm expecting it to be like a unanimous decision. But we'll see though, man. Should anything possible? D'Lo said, I'm gonna try to hop on the panel after I get back from picking my boys up from work. All right, that's what's up. D'Lo said, yeah, I ate a mess of crow on that Flores loss. I don't, matter of fact, I wasn't even in on the Champ Ross at that point in the season because it was at the very end. So I ain't even eat no crow because I didn't make an official pick. But I will say, if I did make a pick, I would have took Flores and been eating crow with you. You know what I'm saying? Hey, give me a second, bro. Let me try to get my shit right real quick, man, so my screen don't keep on turning off.
All right. Dropped his
I'll be right back.
Yeah. Derek Bailey said he had Flores. Oh, L, you got Heron? He dropped his ass. Ruff, what's good, bro? Sergeant Bob in the building. MZ said somebody gonna eat some crow, but not me.
Yo, what it do?
Shit,
What's up
man.
with it? Can y'all hear me?
Yeah, we
Yeah,
can hear
man, loud and clear, bro. We got you.
All right, what you think gonna go on tonight, bro?
Man, I'm expecting a good fight, bro. You know what? My new motto is I'm always choosing the boxer. You know what I'm saying? Even though that boy Heron does have some boxing skills, man, I'm going with the better boxer, and that's Shakur, man. I think it's gonna be a chess match. And honestly, man, I think that boy Shakur is gonna be able to stack up rounds early because very rarely do you see him lose in early rounds. So I think he's gonna come out and box him intelligently, effectively, efficiently, man, and stack up those early rounds. And I'm gonna be honest, man. I don't think anybody's getting knocked down in this fight, man, because of Shakur's elusiveness, but then also because I think Jamel has a chin on him, man. So um, elusiveness, tough chin. I think both boys stay on their feet, and it goes the whole fight, man. I got Shakur by UD.
Okay. Yeah, I see
Hey,
something like that. Oh, my bad. Go ahead, bro.
and still, salute, fam. Welcome to the gym. Jesse Marsh,
What's going
salute,
down?
fam. Hey, D-Lo, it was Ali grandson, Ali Walsh, and he got a stoppage just now.
Yeah, I just saw that, man. He put a hard right hand on that guy and got him a better there. You know what I'm saying? So we off to a good start as far as the action go. One thing that stand out to me about the Shakur Stevenson and Herring fight is Herring do got the length. He taller, you know what I'm saying? He got the long arms and stuff. So I'm wondering if he's able to use his length correctly. Do Shakur Stevenson have a bob and weave type of style that he can use to get on the inside? You know what I'm saying? Because the physical advantages do go to Herring. That's one of the things that's kind of standing out in my mind as far as a wrinkle in the fight. You know what I'm saying? But we're gonna see though. I know Shakur is very uh versatile, like the way he fight and stuff. You know what I'm saying? So he might have a little bit of everything. We'll see. El Finichi say salute to the sergeant. Pecos Bill said he got Shakur. D'Lo said, who is fighting now, Marlo? I'm still watching the Georgia Tech losing this goddamn game. Yeah, Marlo just said that Nico Ali Walsh dude just got a stoppage. Jesse Morris, salute to you. Pecos Bill said the baby world beater. Yeah, Shakur is a world beater, man. 127-13, according to my boy Roughhouse's, not Roughhouse, but D-Lo 404 Boxing. He had sent me an article and told me that Shakur was 127-13 as an amateur. And still, Ali, Boombaye, Ali, Boombaye. Yeah, it's going down, man. Even though I ain't gonna lie, I don't really think Ali grandson got much. You know what I'm saying? But hey, he went out there and got the victory today. I had saw that Evander Holyfield's son got a stoppage win in his fight tonight on the preliminary. I got to be real impressed with him, though. You know what I'm saying? That guy was putting some pressure on him. He got knocked out in 2 rounds, but that first round was real telling to me. He was stepping to Holyfield Jr. and putting that right hand on him and shit. You know what I'm saying? So, hey, that boy going to have to tighten up a little bit. Derek Bailey say, so Bud pulled out the fight with Porter? Nah. I saw an interview on the preliminaries and Crawford was talking about the fight with Porter. He was talking about how if the knockout is there, he'll let it come to him, but if not, he just cool with the win. He was talking about the versatility of Porter. So he ain't pulled out the fight.
Hey, J-Dog, salute, fam. What's good with it? Gil Cole, salute. What's good, bro?
D'Lo said, I picked Shakur by OT decision, but he will be touched tonight in his opinion. This man always like to come with some old janky ass special split decision, the majority decision type of picks. Jesse Moore said he going with Shakur. Gil Cole said Henry by split decision. What's up, bro? What's going down? I say he got a taste for some crow tonight. Jesse Moore said he smashed the like button, man. We definitely would appreciate it. Look at Gil Cole. El Fenicia talking about Gil Cole. So Luke, we locked in. That's a bad sign. You locked in with El. El said don't sleep on Herring. I mean, the guy is tough. I got some respect for him. He went to the Marine Corps because of 9/11, so he's a stand-up type of guy. But I just Chris Stevenson is on another level. I will give some respect to Herring because he was 85-15 as an amateur. But hey, this boy Shakur is a young world beater, like Pecos Bill just said, man. So I think he's gonna go out there and get schooled tonight, outclassed. Pecos Bill said, grandbaby Ali, pale as hell, yeah. D'Lo said young Holyfield kind of favors Hurricane Chris, but he got hands. He do kind of look like Hurricane Chris, man. I like Hurricane Chris on the freestyle. J-Dawg, yeah, salute to you. Love Groove Japan. Okay, talking to D'Lo. J-Dawg said, I ain't picking. I love both. Let the best. Nah, hell nah, man. We don't do that shit on the corner. If you don't make a pick tonight, we might have to take your wrench, man, and tell you to come back another day when you can make a pick. Antonio Ariana, salute to you. Say, Trey, Marlo, what's good? Yo, Marlo, how about that lake show? I guess he might be over there sharing a video on Facebook or something, you know what I'm saying? I ain't even got an opinion on it because I ain't really just been on the basketball since the season just started. Hell, if you got some football questions, I might be able to answer that. But Marlo, if you there, you say, what's up with the lake show? Russell Westbrook and all that shit. I don't even know if they can hear me, man, because my Wi-Fi and shit been tripping. If y'all can hear me, let me know if y'all can hear me.
Hey, bro, I can hear you.
Hey, Antonio, salute, fam. Disappointed in him right now. Westbrook looking like Basuda. You know what I'm saying? That motherfucker missing layups, all kind of crazy shit, man. But we gonna get it together.
All right. L said, fuck that. How about them Cowboys? Absolutely. Everybody, well, I ain't gonna say everybody. A lot of people talking about them Bills was the best team in the league. We just saw what happened to them going down there fucking with them Titans. And we already know about Roughhouse with his Pittsburgh Steelers. So yeah, Cowboy Nation stand up on them boys. J-Dog said, I talked to Mel personally, man. We don't give a damn who you talk to personally. Make a pick. Make a personal pick on the. What you about to say, Ruff?
Hey, I was gonna say, man. Hey, never mind about my Steelers. We're gonna be okay. We got a bye week this week, so we guarantee the victory. That's what's up.
And yeah, the Cowboys got a bye week too. Gil Cole said, ain't sideline crow on the corner. You must choose, goddamn. Yeah, ain't no sideline crow on the corner. You must choose. Gary Bailey, okay, they saying they can hear me and shit. They can hear me loud and clear. I appreciate that shit, man, because my Wi-Fi has been tripping. For some reason, I don't know why my screen kept on having to turn off and shit like every 10 or 20 seconds or something like that. So I just went to the settings and I got it to where the shit don't never turn off. So hopefully my battery hold up for me. You know what I'm saying? Jamel 309, salute to you, man. What's going down? Put your pick in the chat too, man. Everybody that done pulled up, put your picks in the chat. Antonio Ariano says Shakur needs to fight Gary Russell. That fight would tell me a lot where Shakur at. I don't think Shakur got to go that far to show a motherfucker if he got something. I'm cool when I'm going in the ring with somebody that fight back. I think tonight is going to show something from Shakur. You know what I'm saying? Gary Russell Jr. is like at the top of the division. So, you know, he kind of like a boss. So I don't think I require all that just right now, just to see if he can fight. You know what I'm saying? Pecos Bill said, man, I got some gas, a bottle of wine, about to listen to the best fight caller in the game. After it was over, going to make some music, goddamn. Salute to you. And y'all make sure y'all subscribe to my boy MZ Talk Boxing. That's Pecos Bill. And support him on Tuesdays. L said Lakers gonna be okay. It's over 70 games left. Yeah, I mean, with them super teams, it normally do take a little bit of time for them to gel. You know what I'm saying? I remember when LeBron first went to the Heat and they started off kind of slow. You know what I'm saying? Everybody got to figure out they place in the pecking order and get the chemistry together. So yeah, I ain't really tripping on the shit. It's early, like you said. The queen has stepped up in the building. That's La La D with her ghost smelling ass. So much she got a draw. Nah, hell nah, man. I know that you. I think I saw that you picked a draw on the Champ Ross, but you got to pick a side. Pick a side. It's just boxing. Salute to you. Say salute to the corner. J-Dog said, I haven't broken down this fight down to make an educated pick. Well, go ahead and give me your best guess then, bro. Give me something. Give me something to work with, my brother. Goddamn, Jamil 309 said he got Shakur by decision. I would like to see him sit down on some of his punches. Yeah, I mean, he kind of have his fights where he has sat down on his punches, but them guys with the length and shit, man, it seemed like that might give him a little bit of trouble because I was looking at the last fight that he had against that Nakathila dude, you know what I'm saying? So it looked like the length might have gave him a little bit of trouble and make him a little bit more cautious. So I don't know if this is the fight that we're going to really see him sitting down. He might want to get out some work and then step off to the side, you know what I'm saying? Where I'm at. Pecos Bill said, drop me a link so I can sit ringside. All right, Pecos Bill said he want to come give his commentary in between rounds. J-Dog said, I'm gonna have to get with y'all behind the scenes and rap it with y'all. Tell y'all what's been up. All right, that's a bet. La La D said, I got a draw. I should bet. Damn. You think it's gonna be a draw? I don't know. You know what? Now that I sit up here and think about it, if I was to bet, it might not be a bad fight to take a draw. But on the corner, we don't take no draws on the corner, man. You got to pick a side. King of King Boston says Shakur loses rounds because he's going to be tentative, like in the last fight, concerned with the power. And so they're going to give Heron rounds for being busy. Hey, and if he is tentative and Heron is being busy, Heron is the champion. So close rounds might go to the champion. So you might have a point right there. Salute to Kyle was going down. Says salute always, know where to come to get my ringside seat. Absolutely, man. We're gonna call the frog at a well. Antonio Ariana said, will we get a Teofimo versus Haney next year? Remember, they both shake on it in front of all the cameras. I don't really know, man. I don't get a lot out of shit like that. You know what I'm saying? I feel good when they sit down and they negotiate a fight and they come to an agreement. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna get too worked up over some shit in the parking lot, some goddamn where. But it was fairly entertaining though. SB Stay Shaw, what's up with you? Say Shakur with a wash. Wins every round. Yeah, he always been real big on Shakur, so I definitely ain't surprised on that. It's just boxing said I'll go with Heron for the victory. So you gonna take Heron, huh? All right, we got some crow on deck for you. Don't even worry about it. J-Dog said, you know, I don't make picks based off pure emotion. Well, I ain't really say emotion, man. I mean, you have seen both these guys fight. You talking like you ain't never seen these guys fight before to know which way that you want to lean. You done seen these motherfuckers fight before, man. Everybody making picks ain't sat down and did no film study. So go on with that bullshit, my brother. David OG, what's up with you, man? I was just talking about how your prospect got his ass whooped. I still ain't forgot. But what's up with you? My Ninja News, salute to you. Said split decision for Stevenson. So he got one of them cute little split decision, majority decision type picks, like my boy D-Lo. D-Bid OG said he taking Heron tonight. So he gonna lean on that length and that experience and that military background, that toughness. Pecos Bill said, heck no draw. The youngster coming out blazing. Lala D said, okay, I'll pick Shakur by split decision only for the corner. Goddamn, I definitely appreciate that. J-Dawg said, I would say Mel is going to make Shakur fight. That ain't saying nothing, man. That man is a champion. He should go in there and make the guy fight back. I need a pick, my brother. Hey, McKinney, salute to you. Said, what's up to the game? What's going down? L said, I just want to see a good fight, hoping Stevenson get a good fight out of Heron. I think it's going to be a good fight. You know what I'm saying? Something that kind of stood out to me, too, because after they did that press conference and Shakur was grabbing on the belt, I don't know who this woman was. I don't know if it was Heron's wife or something like that, but she was like, hey, you got to fuck him up because he being too disrespectful. So let's see what kind of testicular fortitude this motherfucking Heron got. You know what I'm saying? What kind of pride he got. Hands of stone, salute to you. Say Shakur too busy extorting NBA young boy. I got Heron by TKO. Okay. Heron by TKO. That motherfucker said Georgetown. I don't think so. King of King Boxer said 8-1 odds for you Heron supporters. Get your bag, goddamn me. Yeah, I had saw it at like plus 750. I think if you took him Heron by knockout, I don't even remember, man. I know I had saw like 11-1 odds or something like that for the decision. I don't remember what the knockout was though. So if you taking Heron, man, they definitely do got some good odds for you. And that's very disrespectful too, man. I like if I was to bet on this fight, I would probably put my money on Heron because the odds are just too far. Like 8-1 odds, taking Heron, a champion, you know what I'm saying? And I think he's the longest reigning champion in the division too. So yeah. SB State Shaw said timing and feet work is going to be the reason Shakur wins. All right, he said he's going to take skills pay the bills. J-Dawg said, I haven't seen what went wrong with Mayo loses to Southpaw to say he will beat Shakur though. Come on, man. This motherfucker, it's like pulling teeth with this man, J-Dawg, tonight, man. I can't even get a little old pick. This is supposed to be my boy. Been rocking, man. Been rocking with me on YouTube too long. Anybody. I'm talking about going back to like 2015 or some shit. And I can't even get a pick out, my man.
Chill. La D in the building. Salute, sis. Jazzy T, salute, sis.
That's the queen they call Bobby Jean. And Tony Ariana said, Andre versus David Benavidez is super middleweight. Trey Marlowe, what you think about a fight like that? Who will win? Knockout or decision? And why? I personally think Andre to go out there and beat the motherfucker by decision, like a unanimous decision or something like that. We got a guy with over 300 amateur fights going against a guy that was 15-0. You know what I'm saying? I just think that's just too far of a disparity for the skills. So I would take Andre over Benavidez. Who you'll take, Andre and Benavidez, bro?
Yeah, I think Boo school Benavidez. I'll take Boo over Benavidez.
What about you, Ruff? Who you'll take, Benavidez and Andre?
Man, that'll be a tough fight right there. Once again, man, I'm going with my theory of I'm going with the better boxer. So I'm gonna go with Boo Boo on that one, man. I think it'd be a tough fight though, because I think even though Andre is awkward at times, I think that boy David could catch him with something, man, that could change the whole, trajectory of the fight. But I'm gonna go with Andre, man. Better boxer.
Yep, and plus we got that southpaw wrinkle too. I don't know if I ever seen Benavidez go up against a southpaw, you know what I'm saying? So that'll be something to find out. The mate of the plant-based pugilist, what's up with it? Said, what's the deal going with jerseys on tonight? Puffing on some freshly cured royal wedding tonight, goddamn it. I ain't got nothing either. What you got over there in your gas pump, bro? I ain't got a thee in this motherfucker.
Hold on, let me see.
All right. The queen they call Bobby Jean said she got Heron. She's just gonna go out there and make her pick. She ain't gonna argue with a motherfucker about it. If you disagree, fuck you. That's what I like about the queen they call Bobby Jean. L said, please, Henry, don't listen to your wife or your girlfriend. Just box your fight. Women get you in trouble. That's true. You know what I'm saying? I do think he needs to fight within himself, but I do like a little bit of extra motivation to go out there and put some hands on the youngster. You know what I'm saying? Spirit of Justice, salute to you. Said I got Shakur and the Ravens tomorrow. Who the Ravens play tomorrow? I ain't even seen the schedule, man. FOG Boxing Talk, salute to you. Said split decision for Stevenson. Okay, we got another one with one of them cute little pigs. Robert Richardson, salute to you. Said he got Shakur in 8 rounds. Said he gonna take him by stoppage in 8, huh? Cyber Supreme TV said I ain't picking either. Man, go on with that bullshit, bro.
Yeah, y'all gotta have a dog in this fight. Hey, it's some berry cake and some Earth OG.
All right, some bird cake. It's some Earth OG. I ain't never heard of Earth OG. You scroll down. J-Dog said, we go way back, homie, but I can't pick yet. Come on, bro. All right, look at this. Look, check this out, J-Dog. We got a little bit of time before we get to the main event because I think they got the Xander Zayas kid from Puerto Rico, 118 to 14, as the co-main event. So we got a little bit of time. So what I want you to do, I want you to go look up these fighters, take a couple of minutes to go see what they doing, and come back and make a pick for your boy Trey X, man. God damn. J-Dog said he taking Benavidez. Surprise, surprise. Signs of the time. Hold on. It's a sign of the times. I'm out to get mine. All I live is a life of crime. What's up with it? Said this is a hard fight to pick. I got Stevenson. I think it's fairly hard to pick. You know what I'm saying? I'm pretty definitive about my picks because this how we do our channel. You know what I'm saying? But to be honest with y'all, I'm not 100% sure what I expect out of this fight. You know what I'm saying? I think it might be a chance that I can get surprised. So we gonna see. L said David will whoop the boo-boo out of boot. Man, going on with that bullshit, man. Y'all motherfuckers crazy. I wish we will get a fight like that so I can serve y'all ass some crow. Lala D said she'll go with Andre. Surprise, surprise. Gil Cole said I got Benavidez over Andre. Man, y'all ain't got no love for Andre. Robert Richardson said David Benavidez unbeatable at this point. This man said he unbeatable. Like he didn't see, hey, what's the name of the junkyard dog? Darrell, Anthony Darrell. Like Darrell wasn't out there outboxing David Benavidez until Benavidez caught up to him, man. That boy, Anthony Darrell, he was out there boxing and turning that motherfucker all night long. Rod X the Champ said, I'm not a big fan of Benavidez. I'm a fan of him as far as his action type of fights. He kind of remind me of Navarrete. They gonna go out there and throw a bunch of punches and they gonna push the action. So Benavidez is one of my favorite fighters to call. But I don't confuse that with having great skills. You know what I'm saying? He's just a great fighter to watch. Dito said, I'll go with Andrade all day versus Benavidez. Refer to the dog, the real fight, bro. I promise to God I did not see your comment before I said what I said. Well, we locked in on that. L said, Trace, I'm going to sleep your plug. No reason for you to be without. Yeah, it's kind of dry down here, man. They had some shit going on. I had saw on Facebook that some shit was supposed to come down here, but it didn't get here. You know what I'm saying? So you can put 2 and 2 together. King of Kings said, problem never seen Andrade against a fighter that big and quality. It will be a great test. Oh, yeah, I don't think it'll be a walk in the park. But like I said, I would take Andrade by unanimous decision. Lala D said, did I pick Zayas, Trey X? I don't remember, but I think you should have picked him by stoppage, though. You know what I'm saying? He's still on the way up, so he's fighting them type of opponents to try to build his record up a little bit. So I think he's going to get a knockout tonight. SB State Sharp said he got some purple haze, goddamn, in the papers on the board. Yes, sir.
Hey, bro, you coming through like real staticky and kind of like R2D2.
All right, it might be this fan and shit, because I do got this fan blowing on me because I had not too long got out the shower. How I sound now?
Say something?
Gia, mic check.
Nah, you sound the same, bro.
All right, let me try to get my shit together. I'll be right back.
Already.
Yeah. It sounded clear to me, bro.
Yeah, it still sound the same, man. I don't know. Hey, Marlo, does he sound the same way to you?
Nah, he sounded clear to me.
Okay, it must be me because Marlo sound like that too. So it must be me.
This motherfucker Rough House fucking up my flow, knowing that his His Wi-Fi. This nigga ain't paid the Wi-Fi bill in 3 months. Talking about my shit sounding bad. This man crazy.
Hey, now y'all sound right.
Yeah, tighten up then, goddamn me. SB Stay Sharp said he got some purple haze in the papers over there. He probably got some of them cones or something. Eric Gordon is motherfucker. What's up, bro? Say salute Marlo and Trey X. Say something. Said lock in his pick. He got Shakur by 11 round knockout. I say he got a late stoppage for Shakur. KF Harris salute to you. Say salute. Got Stevenson and rocking blueberry scone on deck tonight, man. Y'all got me feeling fucked up because I ain't got Nathaniel over here. I ain't even got no D-carb shit right now. Eric Carr said I got Shakur by majority decision. All right. So this motherfucker done made 2 picks. He got Shakur by knockout and Shakur by majority decision. Pecos Bill said, how y'all not gonna make a pick? That's what I'm saying, man. J-Dog talking about the real chin is better. I mean, yeah, the Junkyard Dog do got a pretty good chin, man. I have to go back and study it a little bit so I can come back with something. But I still think that Andrade is a better fighter. We'll give some respect to the Junkyard Dog because he was like 192 and 20 or something like that as an amateur. So we got some respect for him. But I think Andrade is on another level though, as far as straight skill. That's a globe trotter, worldwide type motherfucker, winning the world championships and shit like that. And I got some respect for it. Pagos Bill said he got Andrade. L said David not unbeatable, but you have to have boxing skills and power to beat him. You bet not get tired messing with David. I mean, that's a good point because it did seem like that last fight with Andrade, he got kind of tired in the second half of the fight. So I think that would be the way for Benavidez to beat him. If Andrade get tired, I think Benavidez can catch up to him. But when it comes to straight skills, I'm taking Andrade. Hands of Stone say that motherfucker sound clear to me, man. Appreciate that, bro. And salute to you. Welcome back to the gym. Pecos Bill say he sound great on my shit, goddamn me. Yeah, that's rough house over there tripping, man. I appreciate y'all. L said, nah, that's on you, Sergeant. We heard you clear. Derek Bailey said he can hear me clear. Lala D said, Trey, damn, I picked Zayas by split decision. Oh, yeah, you tripping. That's gonna be a knockout tonight. All right, I appreciate y'all saying that y'all can hear me and shit. King of King Boxer said, okay, he said I sound good. So let me scroll down a little bit, man. Rod S. the Champ said, that head first defense of Davis saying it. Yeah, he do take a lot of punches, don't he, man? Jesse Moore said, okay, he say I sound clear. D-Lo said Andre had his way with Allen Fox or some Texas Fox, and that man is 6'5", was no slouch at the time. Yeah, I forgot about that fight. I think he talking about Alantez Fox is who he talking about. Pagos Bill talking, yeah, that 10-cent wildfire. Yeah, this motherfucker on that dial up and shit talking about mine. D-Lo said Trey sounded clear. Okay. And scroll down. King of Kings said rough ass on that Starbucks free Wi-Fi. Yeah, he on that Motel 6 Wi-Fi. Talking about my shit. D-Lo talking about it's the old Dollar Tree earbuds, rough. Square business. Ron S. the Champ said gelato and Grey Goose on there. Yeah, that boy over there chilling. Derek Bailey said, tell Rough House to get off that damn dial up. Yeah, I swear I didn't even see that when I just said it. SB Stay Sharp said Andre would beat him. And SB Stay Sharp, he know a lot about Andre because he done seen the man in the gym. He done seen him in the amateurs and all that kind of stuff. So I hold his opinion with high regard. We're going to lock in on them boys. Eric Gar said, this dude look like he worked at Home Depot in the line and garden section. Oh, shit, I'm over here missing the goddamn fight. That was one of the fights that I had planned on calling, too. The Xander Zayas kid, because I think he's going to be something to be reckoned with in the welterweight and the junior middleweight divisions. You know what I'm saying? He got good size. He got the amateur background, 118 and 14. He come from Puerto Rico. He been fighting real frequently, you know what I'm saying? And it seemed like he a real like student of the game type guy. So I think he's going to be somebody to deal with. Rod as the champ said he got Andrade. J-Dog said Darrell fought better and displayed it against better competition than Andrade. I'm gonna study this situation so I can come back and get on your ass about that, man, because I do not think Anthony Darrell is as good of a fighter as Andrade. That's just my opinion, though. D-Lo says, so now Andrade ain't got in either, huh? Y'all be jumping off the porch with this chin and shit. Yeah, but, you know, they've been saying that for a long time, though, bro, so they've been consistent with it. J-Dog, look at this man. He can't make a pick, but he got everything in the world to say about Andrade. A matter of fact, until you make a pick, I don't want to hear another motherfucking opinion about Andrade. I'm about to skip the next comment. What's up to my boy J1 Pro Da Vinci? What's going down? Said, what's good? Shit, we just in this bitch about to call the frog out of well. Hey, McKinney said, I got the youngest Shakur by unanimous decision. I'm with you. Let's lock in. King of Kings said, tired of Andre, the greatest fantasy fighter of all time. All speculation, no matchup. That motherfucker Andre gonna show y'all something. I cannot wait until he gets some of these big fights and he go out here and school these motherfuckers and show y'all what he all about. La D said Benavidez got him by the younger age. If I were to worry about anything, and that also goes into the stamina, you know what I'm saying? He's the younger man. And like I said, in Andre last fight, he did get tired in the set of that fight. And I think that'll be the best chance for Benavidez to beat him. But when it comes to straight skills, I got Andre. Cypher Supreme TV said, I'm gonna go with Stevenson. Fuck it. Yeah, go ahead and go and ride with us one time, man. So we can serve that crow on these boys. D-Lo said Benavidez could find himself down like 9 rounds to 1 going into the championship round versus Andre. I definitely can see that. I definitely can see it. J-Dog talking about I will be right again. Trey, this motherfucker talking about he'll be right again. Was you right when you picked against Josh Taylor? Was you right about that? Yeah. L said, good to see even without no gas, Trey X stay consistent. He'll go smell a motherfucker at heart. Absolutely, man. You know I got to stay consistent and keep it 100. But what y'all want to do, man? I see this boy back here, Xander Zayas, putting in a little bit of work. So what y'all want me to do? If y'all want me to call this shit, man, I'll go ahead and get started so we can get warmed up for the main event. I know y'all like, man, this nigga here probably talking fast as a motherfucker. That's how I be when I'm sober. Square Ben, I got to go get me some of that gas. But if y'all want me to call this first fight, man, type of 1 in the chat. El Fenici say, work, Trey. Robert Richardson say, call that shit. Okay. Let me get up in there and call the fight. I think, all right, it's the end of that, the first round. I'm going to get in there and call the next round, man, to go ahead and get this shit cracking. Jesse Moore said, let's go. Okay, I'm going to get up in there. D-Lo said, most no one in boxing would say Anthony Dirrell is more skilled than Andre. Maybe prime Andre Dirrell, maybe, but I still like Andre. And I'm with you on that, bro. I think that Andre Dirrell is more skilled than Anthony Dirrell myself. You know what I'm saying? So I'm with you on that. Cypher Supreme said, it's going to be over soon. Yeah, because I'm expecting this fight to be stopped. J-Dawg said, Vonez can drop him and Walter. Man, I've been hearing that same shit for so goddamn long. I'm tired of hearing that shit, man. Come with something new. This man keep on saying the exact same shit every single time we have an Andre discussion. Pecos Bill said, fuck that, go get your gas. I ain't got no gas to go get, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, it's drying my area right now. Trust and believe. If I had the option, nigga, I'd have me a good 7, at least a 7 up in here. But let me turn and get myself right real quick, man, so I can call this fight and get warmed up. Okay, I think this is like the 4th round or something like that. All right. Xander Zayas stepped in with a double jab and came back with the right uppercut. His opponent stepped in with a jab, came back with a hook. Now he going to the body with something. Then they got tangled up. Zayas pushed him to the rope. Jab right hand to the body, came back with something. His opponent with a 3-4 type combination, push it back. Jab right hand from Zayas, and the opponent came back with like a 2-punch combination. Zayas is ripping side to the body, coming back with the hook in the right hand. A jab right hand again. His opponent trying to fight back though. Double left hook to the body from Zayas. 6-3 combination, came back to right hand. His opponent fighting gamely though. 2-3 combination from Zayas. Right hand to the body like a right uppercut type punch. Then they got tangled up. Zayas pushed him up off of him like a bench press type of shit. Now they chest to chest. Double left hook to the body. Brought back the left uppercut. Came back with the right uppercut. His right back though. Look for right hand, left uppercut on his ass. That was like a 4-5 combination. Then he stepped back at the range on him. Then he went to the body with the jab. He stabbed him to the body. He back and still with the jab again for the orthodox stand. His opponent in a high guard right now just posted up in front of him. Now he got the defense relaxed, but he took a stiff jab from Zayas. Zayas right there in front of him. Shot little defended. His opponent stayed at home though. His opponent stepped in with the jab, tried to go to the body with something. Then they got tangled up. The referee taking a close look. All right, Zayas just pushed him up off him. I like the way he resists the clinch. He don't just accept touching with a stiff jab. Jab right up, cut to the body with the left hook. His opponent came back with the left hook. I don't think he landed clean though. He right there in front of Zayas. All right, Zayas got a little bit of rhythm right now, a little bit of head boot. Jab right hand to the body, back and still the right hand. Then they got tangled up again. Caught Pencil back with something. All right, they just broke themselves. All right, Zayas right there in front of him, looking for an opening on him. All right, jab right hand to the body from Zayas. Back and still with the right hand on his head. There's Zayas to the side of the head. All right, still jab from Zayas. Came back with the jab again to Zayas. His opponent caught Pencil looking kind of busted up and fucked up already. Posted up in front of Zayas. Zayas little defended his opponent. Jab right hand from Karpinski. Right hand from Karpinski trying to come back with something. He ain't land the punch clean though. All right. Zayas flashed a little smile at the motherfucker showing bravado. And he stepped in with like a 5-punch combination. Jab right hand. Came back with the jab again. The Zayas. The Xander Zayas. Stepped in with the jab. I don't think he landed clean though because his opponent had his hands up good. Jab, left uppercut, trying to come back with something. Left hook to the body from Zayas. His opponent had through something. I couldn't really tell what it was though. All right. Little bit of head movement shit from Karpinski. Stepped in with the jab. Counter right hand from Zayas on his ass to check. All right, something with the jab right here, came back with the jab again. That's Xander's eyes on his ass. His opponent shot a little foot feint. That's Karpinski. I can't really wrap my mind around his name, so I apologize. I keep on calling him the opponent. Looper right hand from Karpinski, counter right uppercut from Zayas, trying to come back with something. They got tangled up, and Zayas just worked his way out the clinch and shit. Stepped in with a 5-2 tight combination on his ass, and he got back on the jab. All right, his opponent on the outskirts of the ring right now. Zayas is stalking him. Double jab right hand to the body from Karpinski. Goddamn, 3-2 tight combination from Zayas, and he backed him up. Jab right hand, left hook from Karpinski. Then he stepped back in the ring. Then he right hand, counter left hook to the body. Right hand, left hook on his ass from Zayas. That shit was gorgeous. Right? His opponent had to get his ass up out that kitchen. He stepped in with counter right uppercut from Zayas. Right hand, left hook, right hand from Zayas. Still jab from Zayas. Short left hook from Zayas. And this is the end of that round, man. That boy out there getting his ass beat. What y'all think about that shit, man? What you think about it, bro?
I think that was a beat down round right there, man. That was a pretty good round. But like that last little 50-something seconds though, that body shot was something vicious. That was a macaroni and cheese box right there. Hey, but Zion got that round for me. Dominant round.
What you think, Ruff?
Yeah, same thing here, man. Love the combination. The combination punches, man, especially that left hook to the body, bro. That left hook is beautiful, bro. Zaya round.
All right. Appreciate that, Mr. Frows in the chat, man. El said, fuck the names, call the fight. I'm trying to wrap my mind around it. Karpinski. Pecos Bill said, oh boy, look like Billy Hope. Rod Action Champ said, if you could put Anthony Hart inside of Anthony the Real, you would have a hell of a fight. I agree with you on that. La D, I appreciate that, man. El said, calling the shit out this fight. I'm not watching, but the picture is being painted. You know I'm gonna give you my best shot every time. Okay, we in the 4th round right now. I need to get better about announcing the rounds. All right, Zayas stepped in with the jab, tried to split the guard with it, and they got the split screen shit on right now. Zayas shot a little feint, a little bit of head movement, shooting foot feints out there, and he stepped in with a jab. A little bit of head movement shit from Zayas, stepped in with jab. Lead left uppercut right here to the body from Zayas, and he stepped back in the range on him. Excuse me. All right, stepped in with the jab again. There's Xander Zayas. Jab right hand from Xander Zayas, came back with something. Lead left hook type pump for Karpinski. Looper right hand, kind of right uppercut from Zayas, trying to come back with the hook on his ass. Jab right hand from Zayas, straight up the middle. All right, Karpinski had to get on that footwork a little bit, get on that ladder. Hook from Zayas, and he brought back the Looper right hand. 1, 2, 3 combination from Zayas, and he came back with the jab, brought back the jab again, straight up the middle on his ass. His opponent, Karpinski, got his hands on good throw. He right there in front of Zayas, stepped in with the jab, trying to hook off the jab. They got tangled up, and Zayas is pushing back like a bench press, and he got on the jab and shit. He right there in front of him. Lead right hand, brought back the left hook type punch. It might have been like a 45-degree type punch. Jab right hand from Xander Zayas. Then they got tangled up. Zayas is trying to resist the clinch. He pushed him back with the shoulder, came back the right hand on Zayas. That's the shit James Tony be teaching. Double jab right hand, double left hook to the body from Zayas. Karpinski had to get his ass up out of there. The body shot hurt. Looper right hand from Zayas, and they got tangled up. Karpinski trying to work the right hand to the body in the midst of the clinch. Zayas is doing his best to resist to get out the clinch, and he pushed him back like a bench press, trying to come back with something. Jab right hand, left hook to the body from Zayas. Right hand, left hook to the body from Zayas. Looper right hand from Zayas, left hook to the body. Saw right hand, fought back the right uppercut. He didn't land the uppercut though, but he putting some hard shots on this boy. Karpinski is in trouble out here, man. Counter right hand from Zayas over the top of the jab. Then they got tangled up. Zayas is trying to resist that clinch. He putting his forearm and shit in his neck, and he got up out of it. And he stepped in with a jab. Karpinski on the retreat a little bit right now. Zayas is staying cool and composed. He over there just stepping to him, a little bit of rhythm, double jab right hand to the body from Zayas. His opponent turned a little bit. His opponent is busted up and fucked up out here. It looked like the man that already fought 10 rounds. Right? Short right hand from Zayas to bounce him off the ropes like WWE. Lead up hook from Zayas. They look like Karpinski turned away from it. It kind of looked like that slap type of thing that Caleb Plant put on Canelo. Jab right hand, came back to left hook to the body. It was really some more punch, like a 5-punch combination. Double jab right hand, came back with something. Looper right hand, got back on the jab. Jab right hand, left hook on his head. Karpinski trying to fight back a little bit though. Looper right hand type punch from Zayas. I couldn't tell if he landed clean from this camera angle though. Stiff jab from Zayas straight up the middle. He split the guard with it. Right? Karpinski out there just looking like a heavy bag in this fight. He looking like a heavy bag that will fight back a little bit, but he ain't got nothing for Zayas. Stiff jab from Zayas straight up the middle. Double jab from Karpinski, but he ain't He ain't commit to it though. Jab right hand to the body from Zayas. Right? Carpinski stepped in with the jab to the body. Then they got tangled up a little bit. Once again, Zayas is resisting that clinch. And he pushed him up off of him. Then he ripped his shot to the body. Back a step with the right hand. And he got back with the jab again on this motherfucking ass. Jab right hand. Came back with the hook. Doubled up on the hook. Came back with the right hand. His opponent turned away for the right hand though. That's Carpinski. Now he on his toes a little bit on the axle of the ring. Double jab short right hand. Bump back the left hook to the body. He looking for that liver shot on that motherfucker. But Carpinski is doing a good job keeping his elbow glued to his side. All right, it's the end of that round. What you think, bro?
Shit, that was another lopsided round. I don't see him falling and putting everything in them punches, man, but the motherfucker definitely affected. Shit, this is another lopsided round, man. He catching his boy, beating his boy from pillar to post.
Okay, Ruff, what you think?
Yeah, man, another dominant round for the Z man, bro. That left hook to the body is a thing of that's man. Leonardo da Vinci couldn't have painted that better, bro. Man, I love the way it's looking, the way that he's putting it together and connecting it, man. It's finding a home every time. Z man round.
Hey, the ref called it off. Who's the boss? That motherfucker Carpinski said, "Man, I done had enough of this shit. This boy ain't gonna be beating the hell out of me all night like this, man." Go ahead, bro.
Hey, no, I was just finna say, the motherfucking corner the referee probably like, man, I seen enough, man. You getting your ass beat. Let me stop this shit, man. That's it.
Yeah, he getting the brace beat off his ass. I don't know if don't mind you, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, Zayas went out there and beat the brakes off that boy. I appreciate the mess of frogs in the chat. Got me a good little warm up out there. J-Dawg said he beat the fight out there, boy. Yeah, man, the man looked like he done fought 10, 11 rounds already, man. He ain't went but like 4 rounds. J.C. Moore said Carpinski is done. K.F. Harris, yeah, that body work, man, that shit was crucial. Cypher Supreme TV said that boy Carpinski looking like Chuck Norris from Missing in Action. Goddamn, man, I don't think I ever seen that movie. J-Dawg said, yeah, that shit over. The ref called it off. Who's the boss? J-Dawg said, beat the fight out his ass. Yeah, absolutely. La D said, wow, I told you, man. He talking about you picked a split decision. Pecos Bill said, got the lunch money beat out his ass. Absolutely. L said, no mas. Glad you got me home. Go smell the motherfucker. Yeah, I got you. Don't even worry about it. But yeah, man, I think the body work was the main thing, man. He kept on finishing his combinations with left hook to the body. And whenever they would get in the clinch and Carpinski would get a chance to rest, Xander Zayas was resisting that clinch. And I think that's a forgotten art in boxing. It's too many fighters that accept clinches too much. Put your forearm and shit in his neck the way that Floyd Mayweather did against Logan Paul. And I think that's a good thing. Resist that clinch. Do not give your opponent a chance to rest on you. You know what I'm saying? So I like that. Right, as a champion, I appreciate that. SB State Shaw said that's how you do it. Absolutely. L said Treg's the best in the building, man. I definitely appreciate you, bro. Simply the best, goddamn me. La D said, so Treg, do I lose points? You only lose 5 points. You still get 5. The most points that you can get is 10 without picking the correct round with the knockout. You know what I'm saying? So or without picking split decision or majority decision. So instead of getting 10, you get 5 points. So it's all good. Cypher Supreme TV said Trey's the GOAT, man. I definitely appreciate that, man. You know, I always got to put a plug out for Don Dunphy because I think he the real GOAT. As a matter of fact, I was listening to him call Carmen Basilio versus I can't even think of the guy's name right now, man. Carmen Basilio knocked him out though. It was Johnny Bratton, if I'm not mistaken. Oh, Johnny Saxton. I listened to Carmen Basilio Braxton today by Don Dunphy. Right, as the chance Xander did his thing tonight. He did, and he been very, very active too, man. I think he got something. I think you can put him in the young crop of good fighters we got coming up, like Bruce Ennis, Virgil Ortiz. You know what I'm saying? People like that. I think he gonna work his way into their company. You know what I'm saying? I know they done already done bigger and better things than him so far, especially Virgil Ortiz. But we also got Bruce Ennis coming up real soon, going up against Thomas Delorme, 140-2 as an amateur and shit. It's crazy. I can remember people amateur record, but I can't remember their names. You know what I'm saying? But I think we're gonna learn a little something about Bruce Ennis coming up real soon. Lala D said Floyd so damn smart, even in his bullshit fight. Yeah, he is. He is, man. He do little things. Right, as the channel said Trey Dunphy, goddamn, I'll take it. L said, when I can see the fight without looking at the TV, I know I'm listening to X, and he know I give him hell, but I give him props when it's due. Yeah, I definitely appreciate you, bro. You know what I'm saying? One of the people that's been fucking with us from the get-go. Sean Icon said, I got Shakur by unanimous decision on the late stoppage. I'm locked in with you, bro, but I'm going to lock in with you on the UD. And plus, I need all 10 of them points on the Chan Ross, man. So I hope it's a unanimous decision. Gil Cole gave me a mess of frauds. I appreciate that, bro. We're going to see if them frauds turn into some crows later on since he done took Jamel Harry. But I will say, I don't think it's the craziest pick in the world. I just think Shakur going to go out there and beat the motherfucker. But like I said, if I was to bet my money, I'm taking them odds with the champion. Appreciate the mess of frauds from La La D. Get a little bit of water. I know my chair probably over here making all this noise, man. I need to put some WD-40 on this motherfucker or something. Eric R. say Xander is nice. I think he's nice too. One thing that I would like him to do is get his head off the line a little bit, though. He got a little bit of head movement, and I like that. But whenever he throws his combinations, he kind of keep his head on the line a little bit. So whenever he get in there with better fighters that can catch and shoot and stuff like that, that might give him some problems, you know what I'm saying? But I do like the way he finishes a lot of his combinations with the left hook because that gets you back in the proper stance. You know what I'm saying? If you finish your combination with the right hand, you kind of got to shift your body back in the stance. But if you finish with the left hook, you're already back in that orthodox stance. You know what I'm saying? So I like how he do that. And I like how he finishes his combination with the left hook to the body because that liver shot ain't no joke. You know what I'm saying? Okay, Lala D talking to El Fenici. This motherfucker Kanye West in the crowd looking crazy. The motherfucker, he don't go by Kanye West no more, huh? He just go by Yay. The dark God Christian, what's up with it? So I had to hop on up in this bitch. Hop on up in there with a pick. I appreciate them frauds and shit though, man. But who you got tonight? Appreciate that super chat from my boy Cypher Supreme TV. 100, 1000%, goddamn.
Facts. Appreciate you, bro.
They just showed Evander Holyfield again. He was real proud when his son went out there and got the stoppage earlier, but I think his son got some work to do, man, because that guy was bringing a tough fight to his son. I know he was nervous until he caught him with that left hook. But it did feel good to see, you know, Evander Holyfield being proud of his son and shit. They say the man started out kind of shaky in boxing. He used to be getting his ass whooped in the gym, and he was tough in the gym, but when he went to the car, he would be crying about it and shit. And Evander Holyfield would tell him, hey, as long as you learning, you ain't losing. You know what I'm saying? That's what it's all about. And that's something that I believe in real life, too. I always say, y'all probably ain't never heard me say it on here, but I do like to say, that winners win even when they lose, and losers lose even when they win. And when I say that, like when I say winners win even when they lose, even though they lost, they learn something. And a loser loses even when they win because they be chasing perfection. You know what I'm saying? You'll never be perfect. So that is something. D-Lo said, yeah, Trey, I've been in my truck for the last 20 minutes. You brought that fight to my mind's eye in 4K Ultra HD, goddamn. Man, you know I'm going to give you my best shot. Only thing about the Xander Zayas kid, though, that kind of worried me for him is that I don't know if he's going to be able to get the big fights that we want him to have. You know what I'm saying? I can see him and Virgil Ortiz being a big fight in the future. You got Mexico going up against Puerto Rico, and we already know that's one of the more dominant rivalries in boxing. But as far as the other welterweights, he's going to have to cross that proverbial street and get some fights from the PBC because that's where most of the welterweights are at. You know what I'm saying? So that's one thing that worried me about him, but I think he's going to be pretty good, though. Got the background and shit. And I also saw that he was an 11-time national champion. And I think that's very impressive, man. When you win national championships, you don't win no trophy. They don't give you no rhythm, no ribbon. They might give you a trophy. I ain't never won one, but I know that they give you banners. So like when you walk in the gym and it's the home of a national champion, you look up and they got banners hanging up on the ceiling and shit. So this boy Xander Zayas got 11 banners hanging up in his gym. That shit is very impressive, man. So I think Puerto Rico got him one. Last time we was in here, well, not last time, it was like the time before last. Somebody was saying that the Puerto Ricans don't have a real good prospect type of fighter right now. And this is the fighter that I brought up, and I think he proven me right so far. So we're going to see. Okay, we're looking at Jamel Herring, the fourth oldest boxer or something. I missed that shit. But he in the background getting warmed up. I'm looking at Shakur Stevenson. He in the background getting warmed up. So, yeah, man, it's about to go down. L said, when X called the fight, I'll be on my Linda Ellaby shit. That's beautiful, goddamn. I mean, appreciate you, bro. You know I'm going to give you my best shot. All the people that came in the building, if y'all have not made y'all picks, please post your pick in the chat and also hit that like button and subscribe if you haven't. You know what I'm saying? This is what we do. What's up with y'all, man? Y'all motherfuckers got quiet out there. Let's keep the energy up in this bitch, man. I think it's gonna be a pretty good fight. Get myself right real quick. Matter of fact, let me run to the kitchen real quick. I'll be right back, bro.
You was caught up in the chat?
Yeah, I'm pretty much caught up. Yeah.
All right, bet. Yeah, but what's happening, man? What's good, L? The Crow King? MZ say, I'm about to get my shadow boxing. I'm about to get my shadow boxing on soon as the bell rings. You gonna start punching with Shakur? What's good, L, man? Chilling. Just chilling, man. I see J Dog and Cypher ain't trying to pick. Oh, Rough House over there on quiet. King of Kings, salute.
Yeah, we up in here, bro.
Wow, they said maybe Alexander is the one. Who's Alexander? The dude he's just watching? Yeah. I'm over here calling this nigga Zion. Think about Zion Williams or something. Prospect. MZ said, yep.
Yeah, hey, we had on the prelims, man. We had a few nice beginners, contenders. You know, came away with some victories tonight. You know, a few nice knockouts. But like Trey said, man, you know, they're at the beginning of their journey, so we're gonna see how them boys do later on. But for tonight, man, they did what they had to do. So, I mean, I give them credit, give them props, man. Congratulations to all the winners tonight.
Right. Hey, La D in the super chats, appreciate you, sis. She said, salute to the corner. God damn me. Salute to Haney. He said he got JoJo locked in. For real? He said not the best challenge, but it's something. Tank gonna beat the dog F out of off of Raleigh. The dog fur, I mean. And she said I got Loma beating Comey. Damn, I didn't even know Loma was fighting Comey. Yeah. I probably had to take Loma too. Comey be so hooked on trying to touch that chin. J-Dog laughing at me and shit. Calling them niggas Zion. J-Dog over here on this motherfucking weed trip. El Benici said trying to get
Couple of
settled.
grapes and shit.
I got hearing for the upset, Marlo. Shit, you think I was thinking about it though, man. This might just be a technical fight. The only way I see it being a dog fight is Heron push the action. So, and if he puts the action, that probably is his best chance. I don't know, man, but I just don't see it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's kind of hard. It's kind of hard to say what's gonna happen in this fight. But I will say I have been seeing Heron step into opponents lately. You know what I'm saying? So it's a chance that he might push the action, like you just said.
Yeah. Like I talking about L. Rod X say, maybe Xander is the next great Puerto Rican champ. Oh yeah, he looking like he got something on him. Lala D said, had to get my money's worth in that super chat.
Yeah, definitely appreciate that shit too.
Appreciate you, sis.
I ain't even read it. She said, salute to the corner, goddamn me. Salute to Haney. He got JoJo test for Haney because he gonna come fight back, and plus he got the amateur background. He got over 100 amateur fights. What you about to say, bro?
Oh no, I had thought you had got a phone call or something cut out.
Oh, okay. I did turn my fan back on and shit, man. So if y'all hear like some background noise, y'all let me know so I turn this bitch back off. I had turned it on because I started sweating and stuff. Sesha said, out with the old, in with the new. That's what I'm with. I'm with you on that, bro. You know what I'm saying? The landscape in boxing tends to change, and I think the landscape gonna change a little bit tonight. I know Henry is like the longest reigning champion in his division, but I think his time is up tonight. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna see. Real said we need a link. Nah, man, we good over here when it comes to links and all that kind of shit, man. We always order fights. We got cable, all that kind of shit. So we straight. SB say Sharp said preaching that sweet science well. He definitely needs to get that nugget off the line. When shooting, yeah, I agree with you on that, bro. You talking about Xander Zayas keeping his head on the line when he throw his combinations, you know what I'm saying? And plus, I would like too when he throw that right hand, get off to the side, like step over to the right after you throw that right hand, you know what I'm saying? But I think that stuff that'll come along as he gets more experience. I think he got something to work with though. L said Heron just needs to Heron just needs to play boy ball, walk down the smaller guy. So you want the taller guy to walk down the smaller guy and give up his height. That could be like a double-edged sword because he can get off some good work by stepping to his opponent, but he can also give up some ground. He can give up his ground. And like when it comes to smaller guys, like when they giving up some ground to get some ground, you know what I'm saying? So that's a possibility that could happen. Pecos Bill said they ain't ESPN free, goddamn me. Well, you know, it's a cable channel, but you know, we own it. Real Rare AP said, who you got winning right now? Shakur or Haney? I would say Devin Haney, man, because I think not Haney, I mean Shakur. I know that Devin Haney is a naturally bigger man, so that is something that stands out to me. 130-8 as an amateur and shit, so he is a very skilled fighter. But I always go back to that sparring footage that they had on Dante Boxing Nation. Part 1 and part 2 were very, very close. Kerr came back in part 3. He went in there and schooled Devin Haney, and I know that was a long time ago. They were younger and stuff like that, but it was just a big gap when it came to skill. So that make me want to lean towards Shakur Stevenson. What about you, bro? Who you would take out of Shakur Stevenson and Devin Haney?
Man,
or you rough ass, who you would take out of Shakur Stevenson and Devin Haney?
I got to roll with Shakur, man. I think Shakur is the more disciplined and more skilled. I had to take Shakur, man, by unanimous decision, something like that.
Bro,
what about you, bro?
Man, that's a tough one right there, man. I ain't gonna even lie, because like you said, man, Devin is a naturally bigger man. Both of them are skilled boxers. Both of them are slick. Both of them are elusive. You know what? Honestly, I would give the edge to Shakur because I think he's a little bit better boxer. But on the flip side of that, bro, I've seen him have enough power and pop to put cats down. So I think he just possibly could be able to catch that boy Devin with one of those shots, whether it's a kidney shot or it's a nice uppercut or whatever, man, and he might put that boy on his back pockets. So I'm gonna go with Shakur, man, slightly, man. I'm gonna lean slightly to Shakur.
Yeah, and plus I want to see Devin Haney against some more southpaws and stuff too. I don't think he got a lot of fights with southpaw. I know most fighters don't, but I'm just saying I would like to see him against some southpaws. That's one reason why I wanted him to go against Javier Fortuna, because I think Fortuna is a southpaw too. Plus he got the background, 196 and 16, and I thought that would have been a good litmus test for Devin Haney. My boy Voice TV in the building. What's up, bro? Say peace of the corner in the chat. What's up with y'all, man? We just in this bitch cool and calling fights. I got to go over there and catch up on your videos. El Fenicia said Kiss in the building, so now I really got Herring. Goddamn, yeah, I think Kiss is walking out Herring, and I had saw that Shakur he gonna come out with Quavo or the Migos or some shit. Real Rare AP said, yeah, I remember that video. You probably remember part 1 and part 2, but most people have not seen part 3 because when Dante Boxing Nation dropped part 3, Devin Haney's dad made Dante Boxing Nation remove the video. So most people haven't seen part 3, and that was a domination by Shakur Stevenson. Real Rare AP said he got a draw. Okay, I ain't mad at you. J1 Pro Da Vinci said he got Shakur. Justin Trouble. Who is Justin Trouble? Is that badass little kid? Don't come in there with that bullshit tonight, man. He say salute to the chat in the panel. Real Rare AP said that's a chess match. I think it's a chess match too, man. I know Haney gonna come fight back. And also Haney did show me something in part 2 because part 1, I thought the edge went to Shakur, but Floyd Mayweather, he was on the side of the ring and he kept on saying, hey, Shakur, we gonna sign Shakur. Shakur gonna be our fighter. Devin Haney took exception to that, and he came back and fought hard in a bitch in part 2, and that showed me that he got some dog in him, you know what I'm saying? So I will say that about Haney. L said he taking Haney. Well, I know I'm on the right side now, taking Shakur. This motherfucker L talking about he got Haney. Pecos Bill said Shakur over Devin, but it would be close. So it ain't gonna be no walk in the park. King of King Box says Shakur is a more fluent boxer. He beats Haney. I agree with you on that, man, especially when it comes to them combinations. Them combinations that Shakur be getting out, mixing to the body and to the head, that should be flowing like water sometime. I'm talking about that should be some high quality H2O he be putting on them boys. Cyber Supreme TV said, I'm going to change my pick. Now, who you going to change your pick to, man? You taking Herring? Jamel 309 said, I got Shakur. He got more skill and both don't have one punch knockout power. Tank got the chance to drop them both. We always got to get a tanker in this motherfucker, man. Hyphy, okay, talking to J1 Pro. Hip hop number one, man. Salute to you over there in Scotland. Said if Henry comes hungry and sticks to the game plan he sets himself, it should be an interesting fight. Shakur Stevenson probably going for the knockout. Henry got his game face on at the weigh-in. Goddamn. Okay, we're gonna see. I don't know about Shakur going for the knockout though, man, because that don't really his nature. He seemed to kind of let the fight come to him. But we'll see though. Joe Johnson, salute to you. Said, what's good? Marlo Treggs panel in the live chat. What's going down, man? Post them pics in the chat too. YG Knight, what's up with you? Say salute to the corner. You post them pics too, goddamn. Everybody that come here, y'all post them pics. Voice TV say, how y'all doing tonight, man? We good as a government check on the corner, bro. Everything is all good. L said, go ahead, bro.
Joe Johnson, salute. Voice TV, salute. What's good, bro? YG Knight and Tony Lee. What's happening, fam? What's good with y'all?
Yeah. L said, last time I checked, I took Fury. Just saying that is true. A broken clock is right twice a day. What they say, even the sunshine on the dog behind every now and then, Marlo.
Yes, sir.
Tony Lee, welcome to the gym. This is your first time. Say, whoever going to come out the best man going to win. Yeah, that's the way we are on the channel, man. Let the best man win. We're going to give these motherfuckers a fresh shake.
Hey, that Justin Treble dude, that ain't him. That ain't the little bad kid. That's a real guy. Real person.
Oh, okay. Okay. I don't know why I thought that motherfucking name was Justin Trouble or something like that. I guess I'm tripping. La D said, OMG, little Justin. He's about 12, 13 years old now.
You ain't tripping, it was.
Okay. Justin Trouble said he got a draw. I think he talking about Shakur Stevenson. Oh, or he might be talking about this fight, man. Be specific. What you talking about? You got a draw in this fight right here with Herring against Shakur, or you talking about Shakur and Devin Haney? Real Rare AP.
Eli, salute, fam.
Real Rare AP said, when and what weight do you think they'll fight at? Oh, man. See, that's another thing that's kind of hard, man, because Shakur Stevenson is at 130 and Devin Haney is at 135, but he really got the frame to be fighting at 140 and 147. So I don't really think Devin Haney got like a whole lot of time left at 135. I give him maybe 2 years to be at 135, and he probably going to go up to 140. So I don't really think they would fight because of that disparity in weight. But if they was to fight, it would probably be at 135. And I really see Shakur campaigning at 130 for a little while. So I don't really think they'll fight looking at the weight. Rod S. the champ said I would slightly favor Haney over Shakur right now. Said he gonna take the dog. My boy Eli Zachary, that's the Kerr killer. What's up with it? Say salute Marlo's corner in the Trey S. We're going down, bro. Who you got tonight too, goddamn. He post them pics. Justin Trouble says Shakur and Haney, he say he see it as a draw. Okay. One thing that I will say about Devin Haney that I do like is that he was trained by Floyd Mayweather Sr. And Floyd Mayweather Sr. had a good lead right hand. And he passed that lead right hand to his son, Floyd Mayweather Jr. And I think that's something that helps Floyd Mayweather against southpaws. Like if you look at Floyd Mayweather, after he fought Zab Judah, he became a southpaw killer. He like in that fight, Zab Judah, he won like the first 4 rounds against Floyd Mayweather. But Floyd Mayweather, instead of using a jab, he started using the lead right hand and coming back with the hook, and he started dominating Zab Judah. And since then, I have seen Mayweather be real good against southpaws, and I think that's something that could help Devin Haney in a fight like that because he got a nice lead right hand, and that's a good weapon against a southpaw. I just don't know if that'll be enough to overcome the complete skill set of Shakur. But hey, we got to see what Shakur gonna do tonight. Goddamn. L talking about 47. I don't even know what you mean by that talking about 47. You're going to have to elaborate a little bit on that, man. YG Knight said, I think they're going to fight at 47. You think you see Shakur Stevenson going all the way up to 47? I think it'll be a while. The man is at 130 right now. He was fighting at 126. I think Shakur, he gonna be looking at fighters like Oscar, what's that motherfucker name? Oscar Valdez, and he gonna be looking at people like Emmanuel Navarrete. I think those are the more plausible fights for Shakur Stevenson. You know what I'm saying? Thinking about 147 and all that kind of stuff might be a little bit too big. The guy's only 5'8". He got like a 68-inch reach. You know what I'm saying? So he ain't got the longest arms in the world. I think that'll be a tough ask for Shakur to fight at 147, especially in the near future. If it's like 5 or 6 years down the line, maybe, but I don't really see it, me personally. SB State starts at timing and footwork. Shakur is above Devin. I gotta agree with you on that, man. And plus, it just looked like he a little bit slicker. I remember it was this one particular move, man. He kept on jabbing to the body, and he kept on making Devin Haney look down because he kept on jabbing him to the pit of the stomach. And when and he set Devin up to where he jabbed to the body, he made Devin look down, then he rose his ass up with a left uppercut. That shit was so smooth. It was in the first round of the of part one. That shit was gorgeous. It was pretty. So I think Shakur is a little bit slicker. YG Knight said, yeah, that motherfucker young. Yeah, he is young. L said, I agree. Okay, so you agree with YG Knight. D-Lo said Valdez don't want it with Shakur. I think he's saying Shakur or Navarrete or something like that because he said Valdez twice. I don't know, man. He might be kind of nervous coming off that last fight that he had. But like I said, man, that guy that he fought, that Consecao guy, he was kind of like underrated going into the fight. He was 4-5-15 as an amateur and Olympic gold medalist, the first Brazilian fighter in history to win an Olympic gold medal. And plus, he had the size on Valdez. If I'm not mistaken, that guy was like 5'10" and a half, and they was fighting at 130. You know what I'm saying? So that is a type of fight that can take some confidence away from Valdez to where he might not want to fight some of these guys. You know what I'm saying? So I guess it's to be seen. I think it's a chance that he might get out there, though. J-Dawg said, smash that like button, man. We definitely would appreciate that shit 100%. L said, is that Bowman here corner might make me change my pick? Yeah, that's his team. I think he got the whole Crawford team over there, man. All three of them coaches. I don't know all of their names and shit, man. If y'all know the names of all them coaches, man, y'all post that shit in the chat. All I know is Bowman. Real Rare AP said, I think Shakur will dominate Valdez easily. I honestly don't think it'll be just real easy. I think that Shakur got a great chance to go out there and win the fight. But I know Valdez can fight back now. He got the amateur background. He got 204 amateur fights. He was ranked number 1 in his division in Mexico and represented them in the Olympics. So I think he'll come and fight back. But I would take Shakur by like unanimous decision. If Shakur was to fight Valdez, who would you take in that fight, bro?
I got Shakur over Valdez as well. Probably by a towel or lopsided decision. I think Valdez will walk himself into a whole lot of trouble. But I got Shakur.
Okay, what about you, bro?
Man, yes. I got Shakur over Valdez, bro, and I think it's gonna be pretty easy, bro. The hand speed and the footwork, man. I think he's gonna box circles around that dude. And once again, I believe in Shakur's pop. I'm not saying he got Deontay Wilder pop, man, but for his division, he got the pop, man, to put them boy to make them bend the knee or have them looking up at the lights. So yeah, I got Shakur.
I honestly don't see Shakur as like a power puncher. He more like what the old school coaches and stuff used to call a cutie pie. So if you go watch scrapbook boxing videos, the OG, the historian, he be saying that too. Like them pure boxers, they be cutie pies. And that kind of what Shakur looked like to me. You know what I'm saying? I think Valdez got more power than Shakur. And that's one reason why I think that it'll be a little bit tough on Shakur than people think. And plus, Valdez got some toughness. You got to remember, he got that jaw broken against Scott Quigley, and he finished that fight. I got to put some kind of respect on that shit, man. You get your jaw broken, you still go the duration of the fight. I think that's impressive. So I don't think he'll lay down, man. I think he'll come and fight back. But I think Shakur will beat him in the long run, though. You know what I'm saying? Lala D said she'll be right back. What's up to my boy Marcel on the hotel? Man, goddamn, say what's up to somebody first when you come in this bitch. Talking about, damn, it ain't start yet. Yeah, the card started at 9:30 Central Time, man. So we got a late start on this shit. I think it's a West Coast fight. Hip Hop number one said, I just hit that like button. The corner is the truth, only boxing commentary I want to hear. Got the fight on mute, man. We definitely appreciate you, bro. We gonna give y'all best shot. Cyphers of Prince TV said Red, Bomac, and Bernie. Okay, I think Red is the brother, and Bernie must be the Latino guy. But yeah, they got a brain trust over there, man. D-Lo said, I just know a Bomac and Red Spikes. Okay, I got you. L said Shakur and Haney versus Tank. Who y'all got? Shakur and Haney versus Tank. This motherfucker sound like that, like they gonna jump Tank or something. Shakur and Haney, hell, I gotta take two against one. But if you saying like the distributive property in math or something, Shakur versus Tank, man, that shit tough. The amateur experience goes to Tank Davis. He was 206-15, but he didn't fight that international competition the way Shakur did. Shakur was 127-13. So I think that might be like a draw, like when it comes to the amateur experience. Because like I said, Tank got more fights, but Shakur fought international competition. You know what I'm saying? And he was like 20-1 or 21-1. That's kind of hard to say, man, because I think Shakur probably got the better skills. I don't really see Shakur losing rounds. I see Tank losing rounds from time to time. Like his last two fights, he was losing rounds. Even though he got the knockout in both of them fights, he was dropping a few rounds. You know what I'm saying? I see Shakur being a little bit more consistent as far as winning rounds. So I think I might lean towards Shakur, but I know Tank is a little bit bigger than Shakur, so that'll be tough on Shakur. That's kind of a hard one for me, man. Both of them fights are hard. I honestly think that Devin Haney will probably have a pretty good chance at beating Tank, but he don't have that type of power that Tank can respect him. Because when Tank get in trouble, he can just step straight to his opponent and start putting hard shots on him. So in that fight, in both of those fights, I could see Shakur and Haney getting off to a pretty good start, but coming down the stretch, I could put some hard shots on them guys when their reflexes start to slow down as they start to fatigue a little bit. So just putting all that shit together, I think Tank probably got a good chance at beating both of them coming down the stretch, even though that's kind of hard. How do you see them fights, bro? Shakur Stevenson versus Tank and Haney versus Tank. How would you pick them fights? Or you
Say
would?
everyone
Oh, go
talking
ahead, bro.
about. I was looking at the TV. What'd you say?
They asked about Shakur Stevenson or Devin Haney versus Tank.
Yeah, that fight right there. I'll be like, man, if the fight go to distance, I'll favor Shakur. But even if anybody's getting stopped, I think Tank got that power to equalize him. But I had to go with skill, man. I done seen Tank, like you said, lose rounds, and I think Shakur got that ring IQ, the skill, and the discipline to hold nine to get up in there and mix it up with Tank, maybe even some close rounds. But I know he know how to win some rounds. But I had to favor Shakur in like a majority decision type of fight.
What about you, Ruff?
I think I'm gonna take Tank, man, over all of them, man, because I think Tank's aggressiveness along with his skill and his power, he hands down he got the most power out of all three of them, man. And Tank has shown that yeah he will take some shots to give some shots, but he gonna give those shots. And I don't know how them boys will hold up, man, if Tank is able to connect those shots. So I got Tank on those.
I don't know if it's just me. King of Kings said, hey, Valdez showed this lack of confidence when reality set in. He was proved to be a juice king fucking goddamn. Yeah, I had watched the fight with the brothers on the Discord too when Valdez had fought against Consacao. Me and that boy Hyphy, we was hot about that shit, man. We locked in. Real Rare AP said, my first fight watching Valdez was against Burchell, and Valdez looked so slow and just not impressed. I thought he looked pretty impressive in that fight, man. He was able to fight small. He kind of had that Canelo type of style where they fight small and they step in with very explosive jabs. And I like that kind of left hook that he put on Burchell. So I was actually ready. That I got Herring and Shakur over Valdez. He said he got Herring and Shakur over Valdez. I also got Robson Consacao over Valdez. Yeah, I had took Consacao in that fight. They had Consacao as like a 20-1 underdog against Valdez. Hip Hop number one said, I thought Burchell would have won that fight. I'll be honest, Valdez lit his ass up. I think I ate crow on that fight too, man. And I knew that Valdez was ranked ahead of Burchett in Mexico in their division. You know what I'm saying? So that was a dumbass pick on my part. Derek Bailey said, and Valdez got that T, goddamn me, absolutely. You don't know what's up with it. Say, what's up, my American brothers, man? Hey, the fighters is on the way to the ring, man, so they about to get it on. You just in time. Marcelo Mahontel said, Tank versus anybody. Yeah, man, when it comes to them fights, man, like I said, I can see them guys getting off to a good start on Tank, but coming down the stretch, man, I know Tank can just step to you like the juggernaut T1000, and he can put hard shots on the motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? So I think Devin and Shakur might get off to some good starts. D'Lo said Valdez just got beat the fuck up last time out, then said the dude was running. Pack Oscar Valdez the fuck up and get him out of boxing for a while. Hey, man, my Wi-Fi tripping, man. I apologize. I keep on seeing my shit skipping and all that kind of stuff. I done lost my goddamn spot, man. Hold on. Let me get up in there. Okay, L said, okay. He laughed and told me, you know what I mean? Go smell my phone. Oh, yeah. You talking about some distributive property type shit. Pecos Bill said finishing the fight with a broken jaw with some Ali stuff. Yeah, Ali got his jaw broken versus Ken Norton. With a broken jaw. Real Rare AP said we never seen Shakur 10 chested yet, but we have for Devin, so I think Tank wins by knockout. Goddamn, that's a good point. D'Lo said Shakur whipped some ass globally like Andre, but went all the way to the gold medal match. That's absolutely true. But I was hearing that Andre might have got cheated in the what was that, the 2008 Olympics like that? L said as long as I made you think, go smell a motherfucker. Hip Hop number 1 said Consecao's style was all wrong for Valdez. I think he beat Oscar in the amateurs too, or was a close fight. I didn't hear about them fighting in the amateurs, but like I said, the man was 405 and 15 as an amateur, man. 420 amateur fights. I knew he wasn't gonna be no pushover. Plus, he was the naturally bigger man. And I think you might be talking about Consacao versus Lomachenko because they had a hell of a fight in the amateurs, and Lomachenko got the win, but Consacao was fighting back in that motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? That's what made me pick Consacao over Valdez, and I ate some robbery ass crow for that shit. Cypher Supreme TV said Tank beat both of them, goddamn me. D'Lo said T.O. thinks boxing is like the Highlander. If you beat a motherfucker, you absorb all that shit. It don't work that way. That boy has delusions of grandeur out there. J-Dawg said Tank stops them all right now. Lala D said, okay, Quavo sound decent. Yeah, some of the new rappers sound okay. I kind of like the bad bit. I think he got a cool little old flow. L said facts to Sarge. Eli Zagre said Tank is the one out of all of them. Say that's the one. Marcelo Mahontel said Tank got the skills and the power to compete with anybody. Haney is the only one in the little way, so I can see possibly beating him. Yeah, I think he got a chance. And plus, I remember that Floyd Mayweather Sr. kept on talking about how Devin Haney was getting the best of Tank in sparring. You know what I'm saying? But I don't know how many rounds they spar. They probably spar like 5 or 6 rounds. And a fight between them two will be 12 rounds. So, like I said, I think Haney might get off some decent work early, like the first 3 or 4 rounds. But coming down the stretch, I think he's going to take some shots from Tank. And that makes me want to take Tank. Hip Hop number 1 says Stevenson boxing too smart for Valdez. He is reckless power puncher. Man, he murdered Burchett. Burchett looked terrible in that fight. I didn't really see him as like a reckless power puncher. I thought he was setting his shots up pretty decently. You know what I'm saying? And plus, he landed a real good counter left hook on Burchett, and that's what ended the fight. You know what I'm saying? So I think he got a little bit of science behind his style and not just a reckless power puncher. KF Harris, I see Cyber Supreme say, here come Jada. Yeah, I see both fighters in the ring, man. Jamel Herring, born in Coram, New York, resides in Cincinnati, Ohio. 4-0 in world championship fights. Bad man. L said, damn, Herring looked too dry. He looked dry. I can't tell right now because he still got his gear on, his shirt on and shit. J-Dawg said, look at Benny. I don't even know who the fuck Benny is, bro. The only Benny I know is Benny Leonard. Cyber Supreme TV said, we gonna make it. Yeah, FOG Boxing Talk, I see. Hip Hop number 1 said, enjoy the fights, guys. Looking forward to what people saying after it. I'm focused on this shit now. All right, man, we appreciate you coming through. Hyvie said, Bernie look like a groupie. I don't even know who Bernie is. D-Lo said, I think it's the stream, not just your Wi-Fi. The pinwheels keep popping up every now and then. Yeah, it keep on popping up on my shit too. Lala D said, okay, Jada killed that shit. That ain't no surprise. She said, Jada came after that, we gonna make it. D-Lo said, damn, I'm not in front of the TV yet. Let me get this shit pulled up. He said ESPN and ESPN Plus. I see y'all got them. It's that Garden Variety ESPN. Winston Lisa, where's Bomac in Hands Corner? I ain't seen him, man, but I know he over there, though. D-Lo said got it locked in, yeah. El Chapo, what's up, bro? Said I got Stevenson 11 round stoppage. They lock in, but I got him by UD, though. D-Lo said Shakur got a great sweat going. That's good. Okay, we about to get ready to start this first round, y'all. So let me go on here and turn and get myself right. I ain't even write down the shit so I can take scope, too. Stevenson do got a good perspiration going. Herring look okay. He don't really just look completely dry, but he don't look like he quite as ready as Shakur. Okay, we're in the first round. Both fighters come out in that southpaw stance. They in the center of the ring right now. Shakur stepped in with a jab, trying to hook off the jab. Herring came back with a jab of his own in the midst of that sequence. Shakur stepped in with a jab, and Herring came back with a jab of his own. Look like that length is already kind of at play, because if they exchanging jabs, Herring might get the best. Still jab from Herring. Jab to the body from Shakur. Shot of the feint. Herring is scared the soul at that motherfucker. Herring coming back with feints of his own. He on the outskirts of the ring and shit right now. Went to the body with a jab from the southpaw stand. Picked up a jab from Shakur. Still jab from Herring and snapped his head back, and he stepped back at the range on Shakur. Shakur over the stepping to him, though, got the defense kind of relaxed, went to the body with the jab. I don't think he landed, though, and he stepped back at the range on Herring. Now he got his hands up good, like in the high guard. All right, Herring tried to spit the guard with the jab, but he missed it. Shakur came back with the jab. Herring came back with the jab, trying to hook off the jab, but he came back with a double jab at the time. I don't think they landed nothing significant, though. Still jab from Shakur Stevenson, and he backed his ass up. He over there trying to walk him down. Jab to the body from Herring. Still jab from Stevenson. All right. I think I missed one punch. I think Herring came back with a jab, but he stepped in with a jab at the time. I'm real sure about that one. Shakur in the Philadelphia shell type of defense, and he shot the jab up there. He right there in front of Herring. Herring went to the body with the jab. I don't think he landed, though. Jab from Stevenson. He missed that. He right hook to the body from Stevenson. He back and stirred with a still jab on his motherfucking ass. Stevenson came back with the jab again to Stevenson from the southpaw stand. Herring with a little bit of head movement and shit. Jab from Stevenson. Double jab from Herring. Stevenson came back with a still jab. Came back with the jab again to Stevenson from the southpaw stand. They in the center of the ring and shit right now. Shakur over the stepping to him, though. He got his hands up good. Herring upstairs and downstairs with the face a little bit. Pick up a jab from Shakur Stevenson. Herring came back with a jab from the southpaw stand. A little bit of head movement. Stevenson shot the jab right there, more like a rangefinder type of jab. He got the defense relaxed. Jab to the chest area from Herring. Still jab from Stevenson and snapped his head back. Jab, look left hand from Stevenson around the guard on his ass, and he came back with a jab again, straight up the middle. Levi hook to the tight punch to the body from Shakur Stevenson. I don't think he landed clean, though. He gonna double jab from Herring, like to the chest and to the stomach. Then he stepped back at the range on Shakur. A little bit of head movement shit from Herring, looking for opening on Shakur. Stepped in with the jab again. I think he missed that jab, though. That's Herring. Tried to hit Shakur with the check hook, but he missed it. That's Herring. Came back jab again. Loop left hand to the body from Shakur. Jab to the body from Herring from the southpaw stand. A little bit of head moving shit from Herring. Shakur just staying cool and composed, though. He over the step with the Herring. Herring tried to spit the guard with the jab. I think he came more short, though. Stevenson stepped in with the jab, and Herring came back with a jab of his own. Now Stevenson over the step to him. Herring over there, proving lead hand. Still jab. They both hit each other with the jab at the same time. Stevenson came back with the jab, but he got parried by Herring. Jab looping left hand to the body from Stevenson, trying to back Herring up. He over the step to him, just imposing his will a little bit. Jab to the body from Herring this time from the southpaw stance. Then he stepped back of the ring. Head moving shit from Jamel Herring. They in the center of the ring. Jab looping left hand to the body from Jamel Herring. Then he stepped back of the ring. Sip jab from Stevenson, but they got parried by Herring, and Herring came back with the jab of his own. Lead left hand type pump from Stevenson, they got blocked, and Herring came back with the jab. Lead right hook type pump from Shakur Stevenson, but they missed the mark, though. Here come a jab from Herring. Looping left hand from Stevenson over the top on his motherfucking ass. Head moving shit from Herring. Then he went to the body with the jab from the southpaw stand. Stevenson just stepping to him, though. Stepped in with the jab. Herring stepped around and came back with the jab of his own from the southpaw stand. And it's the end of that round, end of the first round. What you think about that round, bro?
See, I think it was a good fill out round. Herring early on, he was landing some good shots, especially off the jab. He had it, but then midway and all the way through, Shakur started to pick him off. Close round, but I like Shakur. I think Shakur landed better shots throughout the round, controlled the round.
Okay, what about you, Ruff?
Yeah, man. I got Shakur in that one, bro. A nice feel out round. Both guys trying to be active with the jab. I think Shakur did a better job of that second punch on his combinations. It seemed like Herring just connected jabs here and there, but Stevenson had some nice combination punches in there. So Shakur round.
Yeah, I like the loop of left hand from Shakur. He was mixing it to the body and to the head a little bit, you know what I'm saying, and coming off the jab. So I think I agree with y'all in that first round, but it was very close, though. Okay, we're getting ready to go into the second round. Okay, we're in the second round. They meet in the center of the ring. All right, Stevenson stepping to him behind the jab. It came with short, and Hammer came back with a double jab at the time for the southpaw stand. That's the champion. Stevenson got the defense relaxed. Jab to the body from him. Still jab for Shakur Stevenson, and he snapped his head back. All right, he over the step of the Hammer right now. Hammer over there pro with the lead hand a little bit, rehearsing shots in front of Stevenson. Stevenson stepped in with jab, check hook from Stevenson, open up hand from Stevenson. Came back with the jab again to Stevenson on the motherfucking ass. Solid the feint Hammer. Hammer stepped in with the lead right hook, but he missed it. Stevenson came back with the jab, came back with the jab again. Hammer solid the feint Stevenson. Stevenson stepped back in the ring. Now Stevenson over the step, got his hands are good. Jab to the body for Hammer. And he brought it back to the head. Then he stepped back in the range on Shakur. Shakur still got the defense relaxed. Hammer stepped in with jab, left hand to the body from Hammer. Still jab for Shakur Stevenson. Spit the guard with it on this motherfucking ass. He over the step in the Hammer right now. Hammer giving up some ground against the ground. Went to the body with the jab with the head off the center line. And Stevenson came back with the jab was on. Still jab for Hammer. Left hand to the body from Stevenson. Hammer came back with something. Came back with the jab after Shakur had shot the jab out there. Loop it left hand from Shakur Stevenson over the top. 3-2-1, 3-1-4 type combination from Stevenson. Went to the body with the jab on his ass at Shakur Stevenson. I think Hammer might have shot the jab out there. They both hit each other with the jab at the same time, heads on the center line. Then right hook from Shakur and came back with the jab. He almost took a right hook from Hammer. Hammer went to the body with the jab, back and step with the jab from the southpaw stand. Stepped in with the jab again. He got a jab to the body from Stevenson, but they got parried by Hammer. Then right hook to the body from Shakur. Hammer came back with something. Jab left hand from Shakur. Double left hand from Shakur around the guard on this motherfucking ass, and he back Hammer up. Stepping to him behind that jab. Hammer parried the jab, came back with the jab. Left hand to the body from Shakur, and he brought back the jab to the head on his motherfucking ass. He was standing his ground on this man right now. All right, jab to the body from him. Turn it left hand from Shakur Stevenson over the top of the jab. This shit was pretty. Came back with the jab again and snapped the head back with this shit from Shakur. That shit was gorgeous that time. Shakur stepping to him. Hammer shot the jab out there. A little bit of head movement shit for Hammer. He giving up some ground to get some ground. Stevenson over the stepping to him, stepped in with the jab. Hammer came back with the jab was on. Stevenson came back with the jab. Double jab left hand to the body from Jamel Hammer. Then he backed Shakur up. Shakur said he ain't going nowhere. He is on the turn. Looping left hand over the top. Shakur. Another looping left hand. Hammer came back with two body shots. Still jab from Shakur Stevenson. One to the chest. One to, I came back with a jab again. Looping left hand for Shakur. God damn, these punches coming kind of fast. Still jab from Shakur. And he snapped the head back with this shit. He was the stepping to from Hammer right there. Hammer with a little bit of head movement. He stepped in with the jab the time straight up the middle. That's Jamel Hammer. Stevenson over the stepping to him. Don't look for opening on Jamel Hammer. Jamel Hammer got his hands up good. Looping left hand to the body for Shakur, but he missed though. Still jab from Hammer. Still jab from Shakur. Came back with the jab again to Shakur. Looping left hand around the guard for Shakur. He came back with the jab again. Jab to the body from Hammer. And he brought back to the head for the range on Shakur. Shakur over the step of the Hammer. Still jab for Shakur Stevenson to snap the head back. Hammer came back with the jab, but he missed it. Still jab for Shakur Stevenson. Hammer came back. Still jab for Shakur Stevenson. Jab from Jamel Hammer. Jab to the body from Jamel Hammer. Head move shit from Hammer. Went to the body with a straight left hand on Shakur. Shakur came back with the jab. Left hand, right hook on his ass for Shakur. Looping left hand from Shakur around the guard. Got back on the jab again. Jab to the body from Shakur Stevenson. 3-2 combination from Stevenson. Looping left hand around the guard from Stevenson. Hammer came back. Still jab for Shakur Stevenson. Snapped the head back with the shit. He over the step of Jamel Hammer right now. Got his hands are good. Head moving shit for Jamel Hammer. He giving up some ground against the ground. It's the end of that round. End of that round. What you think, bro?
Man, I think Heron is doing too much boxing and with Shakur, pinning it to Shakur's hand. Man, he faster than him. He way more disciplined than him. And everything is just a little bit too much. Man, he need to meet Shakur, man. Get up in here and exchange with him. You know what I'm saying? Stop backing up and let this man beat you with the jab or lead punches and meet that motherfucker and y'all exchange punches instead of letting him just work you all goddamn right. Shakur around.
What about you, Ruff?
Yeah, Shakur around, man. I think Shakur has gained Heron's respect early. And Marlo was talking about Heron backing up, and I think it's because of those combination punches, man. Namely that left hook, you know what I'm saying, that's landing, bro. Shakur around.
Look at the body language of Shakur. Y'all already damn near to the middle of the ring to start the next round. Appreciate the message frauds in the chat. And all rise from my boy, the Honorable Judge Joe Brown. That Joseph Brown, salute to you. All right, we're in the third round right now. All right, jab to the body for Shakur, and Hammer came back with the jab was on. Shakur shot a little feint at Hammer. Now he over the pro with the lead hand, look for opening on Hammer. Hammer shot a little feint at Shakur, but Shakur stayed at home. They both hit each other with the jab at the same time, heads on the center line. All right, Hammer shot the jab at there. Shakur spit the guard with the jab from the southpaw stand. Hammer came back with the jab to the body from Jamel Hammer this time. I think he got blocked by Shakur though. Hammer came Came back with the jab again, like to the chest area. 1, 2, 3 combination for Shakur. Doubled up on the 3. Came back with the jab in the left hand. That Shakur Stevenson lead back Herring up. Went to the body with the jab this time. Might have been a lead right hook to the body. Here come a jab from Jamel Herring. Thought about throwing the left hand. He didn't pull the trigger. Thought about throwing the jab. He didn't pull the trigger. But he went to the body with the jab. They both hit each other with the jab at the same time. Heads on the line. Here come a jab from Herring. Right? Then they got tangled up. Herring going to the body with the left hand and missed the clinch. And Shakur Stevenson doing the same. The referee just came and broke him. It's 2 minutes and 5 seconds left to go on around. He right hook type pump for Shakur Stevenson. I think it barely came up short though. Herring got his hands good. Shakur spit the guard with the jab. They both hit each other with the jab at the same time again. Jab to the body from Herring. Jab from Stevenson. Herring came back with the jab of his own. Right? Herring stepped in with the jab again. Came back with the jab again. That's Jamel Herring. A little bit of head movement. Shakur spit the guard with the jab. Went to the body with the jab. Back to the loop of left hand. Brought back the loop of left hand again. 1, 2, 3 combination. 3, 2 combination. Jab to the body for Shakur Stevenson. Jab left hand for Shakur Stevenson. It's a difference in class. 1, 2, 3 combination for Shakur Stevenson. He lighting his boy ass up like a slot machine right now. Putting hands on Herring. Give the left hand for Shakur Stevenson. Jab left hand right hook. Double right hook. He rocked him with that shit. Jab to the body from Shakur Stevenson. Jab from Herring this time. Shakur said he ain't going nowhere. Jab to the body from Herring. He brought it back to the head. He came back with the jab again. Shakur Stevenson touched with the jab. Stiff jab for Herring. Loop left hand for Herring, but he missed it though. Came back with the jab again. That's Jamel Herring. Jab to the body for Shakur Stevenson. Stiff jab for Jamel Herring. 1, 2, 3 combination for Shakur Stevenson from the South stand. And stiff jab from Shakur Stevenson came back with the jab of his own. Double jab left hand for Herring, but he missed it though. Then they got tangled up. It's a minute and 4 seconds left to go in the round. The referee just came and broke and win the third round. Here come a jab from Jamel Herring though. He over the stepping Shakur right now. Jab to the body, brought back the jab, and another left hand on the jab from Jamel Herring. Stevenson came back with the jab. I think that's what that was, the jab. Head movement shift from Herring. Looked like he trying to crank up the momentum a little bit. Went to the body with the left hand. Still jab for Shakur Stevenson and snapped the head back with that shit. 1, 2 combination for Shakur Stevenson from the South stand. See right there in front of Herring. Herring stepped in with the jab. I think he landed that jab too. Couldn't really tell. Double jab left hand for Herring, but he missed that left hand though. Came back with the left hand again. Still jab for Shakur Stevenson on the motherfucker now. Jab left hand for Shakur Stevenson. Brought back the right hook, but he missed the right hook though. Here comes still jab for Herring this time. Double jab left hand to the body for Shakur Stevenson. He back Herring up. Jab left hand for Shakur Stevenson. He backed his ass up again. Goddamn me. Here comes a jab from Herring. Jab left hand for Shakur Stevenson. All right. Shakur over the step between right in front of him. Here comes a jab to the chest area from Herring. Jab to the body from Stevenson. Back upstairs with the right hook on his ass. Then he turned Herring. Herring came back with the jab at the time from the Southpaw stand. All right. He got his hands are good. Shakur tried to spit the guard with the jab. Herring over the rehearsing shots a little bit of head movement. Right. Upper body movement. The shit for Herring. Shot a little faint to Stevenson, but Stevenson stayed at home. Here comes a jab for Herring. Jab for Stevenson. Double jab for Herring. Trying to back Stevenson up. And it's the end of that round. What you think, bro?
I think that was another round for Shakur, man. Herring had moments when he was stepping to Shakur, good moments. But once he got off the gas and went right back to backing up and let Shakur just tee off on the motherfucking ass, he just controlling the round. Another round for Shakur.
What you think, bro?
Yeah, man. I got Shakur once again, bro. He seemed like he's kind of imposing his will a little bit, man. And when they have the exchanges, Shakur's getting the better of the exchanges, man. And I love the way he's able to slip shots and then come back up with hooks. You know what I'm saying? Once he slips the shot, man, he's looking beautiful out there, man. Shakur round.
Yeah, I like how you can be up, down, and up with the combination. Jab upstairs, go to the body with like a right hook or a left hand and bring back the right hook to the head. Appreciate the Mr. Frogs in the chat too, y'all. And y'all make sure y'all hit the like button and subscribe if you haven't. You know what I'm saying? That shit really help the channel. But yeah, Shakur, man, is looking just so goddamn fast out there. Sometimes when it comes to them elite athletes, the separation be the speed. And I think the speed is something that Herring ain't never seen before. Looking like some fences a little bit. Shakur got the defense relaxed right now. Herring stepped in with the stiff jab and stepped the head back a little bit with it. Excuse me. Shakur got the good knee flexion, trying to get down low and make himself a smaller target. Jab to the bite from Herring. Stevenson came back with the jab, came back with the jab again. Here comes a jab from Herring. Still jab for Shakur Stevenson and snapped the head back with that shit. Here come Herring over the step into Shakur. Still jab for Shakur Stevenson again. Loop left hand for Shakur, but I think Herring might have been holding the phone. Jab left hand for Shakur. I couldn't tell if it landed clean though. Jab to the bite from Shakur. Here comes a double jab from Herring. 3-4 tight combination from Herring with the left hand going to the body. Double jab from Herring. Still jab for Shakur and he snapped the head back with that shit. Still jab for Shakur again. Came back with the jab again. That's Shakur Stevenson. Still jab from Jamel. Herring was good for the goose, is good for the gander. Shakur came back with the jab. Jab left hand to the body from Herring. He brought back the left hand to the head. Then they got tangled up. That motherfucker Bowmaker over there coaching his ass off on the split leg screen and shit. The referee just came and broke him. Lead right hook from Shakur, but Jamel ducked up under it and he came back with the left hand to the body. Then they got tangled up. Here comes a jab for Shakur Stevenson. He right there in front of Henry right now. Jab left hand for Shakur Stevenson. Kind of left uppercut from Jamel Henry. Stevenson came back with the jab. Came back with the jab again. Here comes a jab from Jamel Henry. Left hand to the body from Jamel Henry. Jab to the body from Shakur. Jab from Henry. Jab left hand from Shakur Stevenson straight up the middle on his ass. Here comes a jab from Henry. Then they got tangled up. Both of them fighting in the midst of the clinch. They ain't trying to give up no ground. Henry with a rabbit punch. He should have got a warning from the referee for that shit. I hate rabbit punches. Here comes a jab from Henry. Double jab left hand around the guard for Shakur. Jab to the body from Shakur. Jab left hand from Shakur. Now look at Henry crying about a rabbit punch when he just did it his own self. Then he stepped in with a jab. Then they got tangled up and Henry got Shakur Stevenson in the headlock. It's a minute and 19 seconds left going around. The referee just broke him. All right, jab to the body from Henry. Back and step with the jab this time to Henry from the southpaw stance. He got his hands good posting in front of Shakur right now, looking for opening on Shakur. Jab to the Jamel Henry. All right, Stevenson staying cool and composed though. Here comes a jab from Henry. I think he landed that jab too. Shakur with the lead right hook type punch, but Henry was holding phone. Jab left hand for Shakur Stevenson. Henry came back with jab. Lead right hook to the body from Shakur Stevenson. I don't think Jamel liked that shit either. All right, Shakur in the Philadelphia shell type of defense. Here comes a double jab to the body from Henry. Jab left hand right hook type punch from Henry. Came back to the left hand and bounced Shakur off the ropes like WWE, but I don't think he landed them punches clean though. All right, now here comes Shakur over the step of the Henry right now. Jab to the body from Shakur, but Henry came back with something. Jab left hand from Shakur Stevenson. 3-2 combination from Shakur Stevenson. All right, Henry said it wasn't nothing though, goddamn. Jab to the body from Jamel Henry. They both hit each other with the jab at the same time. Heads on the center line. Head moving shit from Jamel Henry, looking for opening on Stevenson. Double jab left hand to the body from Henry, but it was kind of raggedy. Double jab left hand from Shakur. He brought back the right hook. Came back with the jab. Jab to the body from Shakur Stevenson. Jab to the body from Shakur Stevenson once again. He's trying to break this boy down right now. Look like he got a sinister look on his face. He mean bitches. Jab left hand from Shakur Stevenson. He's trying to fuck Jamel Henry up right now. Jamel came back with the jab this time. Said he ain't no punk out here. This motherfucker was in the Marine Corps, goddamn me. He is tough. I stepped in with the jab. I think he missed the jab because it looked like Shakur Stevenson slipped the jab in this end of that round. Shakur shaking his head, showing bravado. What you think about that round, bro?
Shit, I think Henry did pretty good that round. I just don't think it was enough for him. Shit, he did. He had Shakur backing up and everything. He was scoring some decent points throughout the round. But the more better telling blows came from Shakur Stevenson. Combination puncher, sharper, accurate. I gotta edge that to Stevenson.
Okay, what about you, Ruff?
I agree with Marlo, man. I think by far that was the best herring round, but the more effective, eye-catching, and head-snapping punches, man, seem to come from Shakur, man. I'm giving it to Shakur.
Man, I appreciate the frogs and shit, man. What's up to my boy? I just saw his name. Robert Stewart was going down with you, bro. Said Shakur looking special out here. I think he is too. I hear a little bit of background noise, bro, so I appreciate you going mute. All right. We're getting ready to go into the fifth round, I believe. The fifth round. All right, Henry shot a little faint at Shakur. All right, Shakur giving up some ground against the ground. He got the lead hand extended. I think they call that an extended guard. All right, 2-3 tight combination from Henry. I don't think he landed clean though. Shakur came back with a jab, and Henry came back with a jab. Jab to the body from Shakur Stevenson. He backed his ass up. Henry said he ain't going nowhere. He over the step to Shakur right now. A little bit of head movement. Tried to step in with the jab to the body, but took the jab from Stevenson. And Henry came back with the jab. Jab looping left hand around the guard for Shakur. Did he got Henry in the headlock? Because Henry had him in the headlock earlier. Goddamn, was good for the goose and good for the gander. The referee just broke him though. It's 2 minutes and 25 seconds left going around. Here comes a jab to the body from Henry. I don't think he landed clean though. Looked like it got blocked by Shakur. Jab to the body from Shakur, and the Henry came back with a jab of his own. Right? Henry with a double jab, with the body with the left hand on Shakur. Came back with a jab again. That's Jamel Henry. Shakur came back with a jab. I think he knocked Henry off balance with that jab too. Henry shooting a series of feints at Shakur. Right? Shakur just staying cool and posed, posted in front of him. Jab left hand for Shakur, got to the side, came back the right hook, doubled up on the right hook on his ass. Looping left hand around the guard for Shakur Stevenson. Jab to the body, looping left hand, came back with something. Hard left hand for Shakur. Ball back the right hook. Henry is holding on. The referee just came and broke him. It's submitted in 52 seconds left to go around. Here comes a jab from Henry. Still jab for Shakur. Spit the guard with that shit. Henry right in front of him. Henry stepped in to initiate the clinch. That's the first sign of cracked a weakness. Here comes a jab from Henry this time. Jab looping left hand for Shakur. Henry trying to fight back with the looping left hand, but he missed it though. Still jab for Henry. Came back with the jab again. That's Jamel Henry. Then he stepped in to initiate the clinch and he hit Shakur with another rabbit punch. I cannot stand that shit. He got me thinking about Pritchard Cologne. Right? Here comes a stiff jab for Henry. Then they got tangled up. Herring tried to work the left hand in the midst of the clinch. The referee just came and broke him. Here comes a stiff jab for Shakur Stevenson. Stiff jab for Herring. Tried to come back with the left hand. He didn't pull the trigger. Looping left hand for Shakur. Came back with something. Looping left hand for Shakur. Herring came back with something. Leave a hook for Shakur around the guard on his ass. Herring came back with the jab at the time. He was 7 to Shakur. Jab looping left hand for Shakur. Then they got tangled up. Herring is throwing hard left hand for Jamel Herring as he exited the clinch and he stepped in with a jab. Looping left hand, but he missed it though. That's Jamel Herring. Right hook to the body. Looping left hand. Loop left uppercut from Herring. Short left hand from Herring. Another short left hand for Herring. Jab left hand for Herring upside the head. Goddamn me. Georgetown, I don't think so. So he's gonna show this young punk something in this round. Goddamn me. Looping right hand. Right hook, looping left hand to the body from Jamel Herring. He over there ripping shots to the body in this round. We got 44 seconds left to go around. Shakur said he gonna show some dog in this motherfucker. And he stepped in. The referee told the motherfucker to watch his head. He gonna jab for Herring. Shakur thought about throwing something. He didn't pull the trigger on it though. I tangled up. It's 28 seconds left to go in the round. We in the 5th round right now. All right. Here come Herring. Jab from Herring. Thought about throwing that left uppercut. He didn't put the trigger on it though. And he went to the body with the jab, back and step with the jab from the southpaw stand. Is Herring. All right. Shakur pushed him back with a stiff arm. Herring tried to come back with something. Then they got tangled up. It's 14 seconds left to go in the round. The referee taking a close HD look at this shit. He just came and broke him. All right. They towards the center of the ring and shit right now. All right, Shakur still got his defense relaxed. He flashed a little smile at Herring, showing bravado. Jab to the body, left hand to the head for Herring, but Stevenson came back for something. They got tangled up. They out there wrestling and jockeying for position in the midst of the clinch. And it's the end of that round. What you think about that round, bro?
See, I think that was a Jamal Herring round. I think he even hurt Shakur, man. Shakur took a nice little long period without throwing nothing, and Herring was just being aggressive. But I like Herring work, man, especially on the inside. He started to get rough and rough up the youngster. And when he landed that motherfucking right hand, I think Shakur felt that shit, and he definitely respected Herring round.
What about you, bro?
Man, if I'm gonna give a round to Herring, man, that's got to be the round, man. Seemed like he started to assert his size and his aggressiveness on Shakur, man, and had Shakur backing up a little bit, man. I'm gonna edge that one out to Herring.
I agree with y'all, man. He stepped in more aggressive in that round. You know what I'm saying? Got some good work off. I love the body work and shit. And, you know, he going to show something. This ain't going to be no shutout tonight. Appreciate the message files in the chat, y'all, 100%. Okay, we getting ready for the 6th round, I believe. They showing Shakur Stevenson replays, but I thought that was a good round for Herring. All right, Herring over stepping to Shakur. Shakur giving up some grab, walked him into a jab from the southpaw stand. That's Shakur. Still jab from Herring and snapped his head back. Shakur came back with a jab. Jab to the body from Herring. Back and step with a still jab to Herring. Jab left hand from Herring. Then they got tangled up. Shakur going to the body with the left hand in the midst of the clinch. Herring just threw a rabbit punch. He finally got a warning from the referee from the rabbit punch, and I'm glad to see that. That shit is dangerous. Here comes a jab from Herring. Another stiff jab for Herring and snapped his head back. Double jab left hand for Herring. He ain't landed clean. He tried to get Shakur in the headlock. Shakur driving him back. Going to the body with the left hand. Coming back with the right hook in the midst of the clinch. Herring fighting back. They ain't giving up nothing in the midst of the clinch. They just broke themselves. The referee needed. Here come a double jab from Herring. He ain't landed clean, but he backed Shakur up. Shakur came back with the jab of his own from the southpaw stand. This fight look a little bit more serious for Shakur right now. Here come a jab from Herring. He ain't landed clean though. Jab to the chest area for Herring. Still jab for Shakur Stevenson. Looked like it was right on the nose area on Herring ass. Right. Shakur shot a little faint at Herring. Stepped in with the jab at the time for the southpaw stand. Went to the bite with the left hand of Shakur Stevenson, and he hit Herring with the headbutt. The referee told the motherfucker, "Hey, watch your head." Jab looping left hand from Shakur Stevenson over the top of the jab from Herring. All right, Herring over the step into Shakur, double jab from Herring, still jab from Shakur right on the nose. Jab to the bite from Herring. Looping left hand around the guard from Shakur. Leave right hook to the body from Shakur. Put to the body with the jab. Here come a jab from Herring. Still jab from Shakur Stevenson. They snapped his head back with that shit. Looping left hand around the guard from Shakur Stevenson. Double jab from Herring. Here come a jab from Shakur Stevenson. I think that's what that was. Shakur got some good punch placement. Came back with the jab again, and Herring came back with the jab. Jab looping left hand to the body from Herring. I couldn't tell if he landed clean, but then they got tangled up. The referee ain't let him jockey for position this time. We just came and broke, and we in the 6th round, a minute and 20 seconds left to go in the round. Shakur on the outside of the ring, kind of right hook type punch from Shakur Stevenson, like a low swinging check hook. And Herring came back with the jab this time from the southpaw stand. Shakur stepped in with the jab and knocked all kind of sweat off the motherfucker. Jab looping left hand for Shakur. Jab left hand for Herring. Kind of left hand for Herring. He ain't landed clean though. Shakur shot a little faint at Herring. Came back with the jab this time from the southpaw stand. He got a jab and a sword left hand from Herring. Then they got tangled up. Both of them going to the body in the midst of the clinch with the left hand. The referee just came and broke him. All right, 53 seconds left to go. Leave right hook around the guard for Shakur. That shit was a thing of beauty. Leave right hook around the guard again for Shakur. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. Then he mixed it up and went to the box this time. I like it up to the box. Boy, Salido gets Loma came back with the jab. It's a jab from Jamel Herring. A double jab from Jamel Herring. I think that's what they were. They got tangled up, and both of them going to the body with the left hand, the free hands in the midst of the clinch. The referee just came and broke him. We got 30 seconds left to go in the round. All right. Here comes Jamel Herring. A little bit of headbutt with a step into Shakur. Stepped in with the jab to the body. Counter left hand for Shakur. He brought back the right hook. I don't think he landed clean though. Herring with like a 2-punch combination. I had got behind the punches a little bit, y'all. My bad. He got a double jab for Jamel Herring. Stevenson came back with the jab of his own. Might have been like a short right hook type punch. I really couldn't tell what it was. It was like half and half. You know what I'm saying? Shakur standing up straight and tall, right there in front of Herring. Herring went to the body with the jab back and still with the jab. He ain't landed clean though. And Stevenson came back with 2 jabs of his own. He ain't landed them jabs either. And it's the end of that round. What you think about it, bro?
Shit, I think that was Shakur Stevenson round. I think he came out and snapped that motherfucker. He controlled the round off the jab, combination punches, lead punches. He came back and got his get back. Stevenson round.
What about you, Ruff?
Yeah, I agree with Marlo on that one, man. Shakur showed himself better than he did the last round, man. I know Herring had some success last round, but I'm wondering if Shakur took his foot off the gas to get a breather, but he came back that round, Shakur round.
Cypher Supreme got a 5-1 for Shakur. Robert Stewart 5-1. Marcelo Mahotep 6-0. Winston Lee 5-1. Jesse Moore 6-0. Eli Zachary got a 5-1. So we all like somewhere in the same neighborhood. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna take my judging hat off and just call the fight, but I thought Shakur did seal that round with some lead right hooks. He threw 2 of them, then he threw the third one to the body. Excuse me, I thought that shit was pretty. All right, well, Shakur thought about throwing that looping left hand. He didn't pull the trigger. We in the 7th round of goddamn, we're in the 7th round right now. Goddamn, I forgot what I was gonna say. Here comes a jab from Stevenson, double jab from Herring. He didn't quite commit to it though. Stevenson over the stepping to him. Herring went to the body with the jab, but he took a short left hand from Shakur Stevenson. I think that's what they were. Then Herring tried to spit the guard with the jab from the southpaw stand. Shooting a little feint at Shakur. Lead right hook to the body for Shakur. Came back with the jab. Herring came back with the jab of his own. Shakur lead right hook type punch around the guard again for Shakur Stevenson. Jab to the body for Herring. Counter left hand over the top of Shakur. Jab right hook left hand for Shakur. Left hand right hook for Shakur on the motherfucking hand. Here comes a jab from Herring. Double jab left hand to the body from Herring. Might have been like to the kidney area. Then they got tangled up. Both of them fighting in the midst of the clinch. Right hook left hand for Shakur. As the referee was breaking him, he hit him on the break. He got a warning from the referee. Here comes a jab for Shakur. Double jab from Jamel Herring. Jab to the body from Jamel Herring with the head off the line. Then they got tangled up and Herring trying to work the left hand in the midst of the clinch. Shakur doing the same. Left hand, right hook, left hand for Shakur. Herring came back with something. Jab to the body from Shakur. Double jab from Herring. Stevenson stepped in with the forearm and shit. Then they got tangled up. Herring hit him with another fucking rabbit punch. Right hook from Shakur. Right hook to the body from Herring in the midst of the clinch. And Herring hit him with the left hand. The referee just came and broke him. Here comes a 2-punch combination from Herring. Short right hook from Stevenson. Herring came back with something. Then they got tangled up. Both of them working the left hands in the midst of the clinch. Herring going to the kidney with the left hand in the midst of the clinch. He kind of dirty a little bit. Short uppercut type pump from Herring. Loop left hand from Stevenson went to the body with something. Herring fight back though. Double jab, loop left hand from Shakur Stevenson. Here comes a jab from Herring. Lead right hook around the guard for Shakur, trying to come back with something. Right hook type pump from Herring. Lovely right hook from Herring. Left hand around the guard for Shakur. Then they got tangled up. Herring hit the man with another fucking rabbit punch. All right, hook to the body from Herring. Went to the body with the left hand. Then they got tangled up again. Stevenson trying to ride him to the ropes and shit a little bit and show him he the younger, stronger, fresher man. It's a minute and 5 seconds left to go around. Jab left hand for Shakur. Right hook to the body from Herring. I like that. Then they got tangled up. Shakur trying to resist the clinch right now, peel this motherfucker off of him and go to the body with the hook. Back up step with a 3-4 combination. Herring coming back with something though. Then they got tangled up. 6-3 combination for Herring. He came back with a 2-punch combination for Shakur. Loop left hand for Herring. Then they got tangled up. Right hook to the body from Herring. Right hook to the body for Shakur. Right hook to the head for Shakur. Then they got tangled up again. All right. Herring flashed a little smile at some motherfucker in the crowd or something showing bravado. It's 35 seconds left to go in the round. Right hook to the body from Herring. Then they got tangled up again. All right. He tried to come back with the left hand in the midst of the clinch, but he didn't get a chance to get it off. The referee just broke him. Yeah, loop a left hand around the guard for Shakur Stevenson. Herring came back with something. Short left uppercut from Herring. Right hook from Stevenson. Loop a left hand from Herring. He came back with a 2-punch combination. Stevenson over there looking at the referee. Keep your mind on your opponent. The referee can help you with the boxing match, but he cannot help you with the fight. If y'all understand what I mean. Jab to the body from Herring. Double jab, loop a left hand for Shakur. Another loop a left hand around the guard for Shakur Stevenson on his ass. Here comes a jab left hand to the body. Right hook to the body from Jamel Herring, and it's the end of that round. It's the end of that round. What you think, bro?
See, I think that's another Shakur round. I think he was more accurate, more active throughout the round. Periodically, Herring landed some shots, whether they were dirty or not. Inside work was decent, but it just wasn't enough to win the round on Shakur round.
What about you, Ruff?
Yeah, man, I got Shakur on that one, man. I'm really impressed with Shakur's dog, man, because Heron is doing everything he can to make it a tough, gritty, dirty, you know, fight, make him uncomfortable, man. But Shakur standing in the fire, man, and he firing back, man, and winning a lot of those exchanges. Shakur round.
Appreciate the message files in the chat. And I appreciate if everybody hit the like button and subscribe if you haven't. Marcelo Mahotel said he got it as a shutout. Elijah, welcome to the gym. This is your first time. Said I told he gets tired like last fight. Robert Stewart got it 6-1. He a good judge. Jesse Marsh got it 7-0. L said Henry getting nice and dirty. Those hip shots. He throwing kidney shots and he throwing rabbit punches. I do not like the look of that, man. That shit's dangerous. Winston Lee got it 6-1. Real Red talking about Heron garbage. I wouldn't call him garbage. He fighting back. Eli Zachary got it 6-1. King of Kings got a little closer than everybody, 4-3. All right, here comes Jaff and Shakur Stevenson. We in the 8th round and shit right now, y'all, by the way. All right, here come Heron over the stepping to Shakur right now. Shakur stepped in with the jab. Heron came back with the jab. Shakur came back with the double jab. Here come a jab from Heron. A little bit of head move shit from Heron. He right there in front of Stevenson. Then he right hook type pump for Heron. He ain't landed clean, though. All right, went to the Bible jab. Cut the left hand for Shakur, trying to come back with the hook. Heron came back with the jab at the time. A little bit of head move from Heron. He kind of irky-jerky with it. Stevenson stepped in with the jab. Jab to the body from Heron this time. He over stepping to Shakur. Shakur walked him into a jab from the Sapo stand. They both hit each other with the jab at the same time. Heads on the center line. All right, here come a double jab, left hand on his ass from Shakur Stevenson to the side of the head. I came back with the jab again, snapped the head back. Jab, loop a left hand around the guard for Shakur. Then they got tangled up. Heron going to the body with the kidney punches and shit in the midst of the clinch. The referee just came and broke him. It's 2 minutes and 13 seconds after going around. They both hit each other with the jab at the same time. Here come a jab from Heron. Jab from Shakur. Left hand to the body from Heron. Then they got tangled up. Heron brought the left hand to the head in the midst of the clinch. The referee just came and broke him. And he had a little short talk with Shakur. Still jab from Jamel Heron on his head. Came back with jab. Short left hand from Jamel Heron. Right hook to the body from Stevenson. The Heron had came back with something. Still jab from Shakur. Left hand, right hook to the body from Shakur. And the last punch was a low blow. Jab, loop a left hand around the guard from Shakur Stevenson. That shit was pretty. Heron came back with the jab at the time. He over the stepping to Shakur, trying to bob weave a little bit, smoking like he's smoking Burt Cooper, smoking Joe Frazier, and this motherfucker trying to cut the ring off on Shakur. Shakur on the outskirts of the ring, giving up some ground to get some ground. Then he right hook left hand to the body from Heron. Then they got tangled up. Referee taking a close look. Right hook to the body, left hand from Heron. That shit was gorgeous. Right hook to the body, brought back the left hand to the head. Stepped in with the jab. Right hook from Shakur Stevenson around the guard. Double jab, left hand to the body. Right hook to the body from Jamel Heron. Then they got tangled up. Both of them working the free hands in the midst of the clinch. That's the left hand. Shakur showing he the stronger, younger fighter trying to ride him back to the ropes. The referee just came and broke him. It's a minute and 12 seconds after going around. Double jab, loop left hand around the guard for Shakur Stevenson. Then he stepped back at the range on Heron. Stick jab for Shakur Stevenson. He spit the guard with it. Heron over the stepping to him though. Now he over the skipping to the motherfucker. Lead right hook for Shakur, but Heron ducked up under. Then they got tangled up, and Heron going to the body with the left hand in the midst of the clinch. They ain't ripping shots to the body on Shakur Stevenson. Jab left hand for Shakur Stevenson. They both hit each other with the jab at the same time. Heads on the center line. Then they got tangled up. Heron working the left hand to the body. Right hook, left hand on his ass from Heron. Came back with the jab again. Came back with the jab again. That's Jamel Heron. Jab to the body from Heron, went to the body with the left hand, and they got tangled up. It looked like Heron is showing something. If you get real nasty and physical with Shakur Stevenson, that look like that's the best way to go. And that's usually the case when you got the cutie pie type of fighters. He could be jab from Shakur Stevenson, though, trying to light his ass up a little bit. He could be jab from Jamel Heron, then he hit him with the shoulder. Left hand to the body from Shakur, and Heron came back with something. Short left hand for Shakur in the midst of the clinch. Now he getting physical with Heron, trying to ride him back to the ropes and shit. Left hand to the body for Shakur in the midst of the clinch. The referee taking a close look, got the HD view on the motherfuckers. All right, there's 9 seconds left to go around. Here come a jab from Jamel Heron. He over to stepping to Shakur right now. All right, little bit of head movement shift from Jamel Heron. Stevenson staying cool and composed though. Jab to the body from Heron. Counter jab from Shakur, and he came back with the jab again, and it's the end of that round. What you think, bro?
Shit, I just think Heron is just having some good ass moments, man, especially in the clinch, touching Shakur. But Shakur throughout the round is definitely controlling the round, man. Those moments where they got a knockdown would have scored for a big for Heron, but winning the round, I think the boxing match definitely goes to Shakur Stevenson. Another round for Shakur.
All right, what about you, bro?
Man, that was a close round to me, man. Both fighters landed some good shots, man. Heron did a good job, man, when they were in tight in the phone booth, man. I'm gonna call that a push round, honestly.
I think I like Heron in that round. I don't want to put my judging hat on too much, but I think I like Heron in that round. Okay, let me get a little bit of water. We're getting ready to go into what, the 8th? 7-1 for Robert Stewart. Real rare got that Shakur 8-0 pitching the shutout. All right, they touched gloves a little bit. I guess that's what you can call that. We in the 9th round right now. I'm talking about we in the 8th round. Okay, head moving the shit from Jamel Herring a little bit. Right? Kind of irky jerky with it. Went to the bite with the jab, and he brought the jab back to the head. That's Jamel Herring. Right? Shakur shot the jab, but there he could be jab from Herring. Another jab from Herring. Jab to the bite from Herring, and he brought it back to the head with his head off the line. Came back with the jab again, but he took a jab from Stevenson. Jab to the bite from Stevenson. Kind of left hand over the top of the jab for Shakur Stevenson on his ass. Jab loop left hand around the guard for Shakur Stevenson. Herring with a double jab with the left hand. He following through with the elbow a little bit too. Now they over there ripping shots to the body. Right hook from Shakur Stevenson as he exited the clinch. They both hit each other with the jab at the same time and snapped each other's head back when they said jab loop left hand around the guard for Shakur Stevenson. Jab for Jamel Herring. Short left uppercut from Jamel Herring in the midst of the clinch. Now they tangled up. The referee about to come break them. It's 2 minutes and 10 seconds left to go around. 3-punch combination for Shakur going to the body with the right hook. 4-punch, what that 3-punch combination for Shakur again. He tried to light that boy ass up. Jab left uppercut from Herring, ripping shots to the body. Then they got tangled up. The referee just came and broke him. It's a minute and 57 seconds left to go around. Jab to the body. Looping left hand around the guard for Shakur. Jab looping left hand around the guard for Shakur once again. Here comes jab for Herring. 6-3 combination for Herring, but he misses though. Then they got tangled up. Herring going to the body with the kidney punches in the midst of the clinch. All right, it's a minute and 44 seconds left to go around. Double jab left hand for Herring. Went to the body, left uppercut type punch. We call that a left dig to the body. You know what I'm saying? Then they got tangled up. Shakur trying to ride him back to the ropes. The referee just came and broke him. It's a minute and 33 seconds left to go around. Still jab for Shakur Stevenson and snapped the head back with that shit. Here come Herring with a jab of his own. I don't think he landed clean though. Jab looping left hand around the guard for Shakur. Put the stiff on him. Came back with a 3-punch combination. Jab looping left hand around the guard for Shakur. Herring went to the body with something. Then they got tangled up. It's a minute and 17 seconds left to go in the 9th round. Jab left hand for Shakur. Then they got tangled up again. Herring going to the body with the left hand in the midst of the clinch. Another kidney punch from Jamel Herring. That motherfucker is a dirty fighter. Well, I ain't gonna just put that jacket on him, but he is kind of dirty though. Double jab for Herring. Took a still jab for Shakur Stevenson though. Jab for Herring. Another jab for Herring. I couldn't tell if he landed the second one though. Left hand to the body for Herring. Try to come back with the jab. Shakur shot on the face. The motherfucker scared the soul out of him like Shane Sung. Then they got tangled up. The referee taking a close look. It's 50 seconds left to go around. Shakur tried to ride him to the ropes a little bit. They ain't getting as physical in the midst of the clinch, so the fatigue might be about to set in. Here come a double jab from Herring this time. Right. Then they got tangled up again. Stevenson going to the body with the left hand in the midst of the clinch. Going to the body with the right hook on his ass in the midst of the clinch. They still tangled up right now, jockeying for position. Shakur trying to ride him back to the ropes. The referee just came and broke it. We got 30 seconds left to go in the 9th round. They both hit each other with the jab at the same time again. Jab to the body for Herring. They brought it back to the head, trying to cut the ring off from Stevenson. Then they got tangled up. Herring went to the body with the left hand in the midst of the clinch. Stevenson driving them back to the ropes, going to the body a little bit. He threw one body shot in that sequence. The left hand to the body for Herring. It was a low blow too, and the referee couldn't see it because he was on the other side. That was Herring. Then Herring came back with the jab. Came back with the jab again. Went to the body with the left hand. They both working the left hand to the body in the midst of the clinch. Shakur went to the head with it. Herring came back with a rabbit punch. Shakur with a 3-4 type combination. Jab left hand for Shakur Stevenson. It's the end of that round. What you think, bro?
I think Herring is not doing enough, man. He fighting for trying to get the stoppage, and Shakur definitely fighting to win the round, and that's definitely what he's doing, man. He's doing enough just to win the rounds. Shakur Stevenson.
What about you, bro?
Yeah, man, I got Shakur in that one, man. Man, the combination punching and hey, both men are well conditioned in this fight, man. But that boy Herring is leaking right now, man. The hand speed of Shakur still a factor, man. Still fast punching, still good movement. Shakur round.
Yeah, I thought that was a good round for Shakur. Cypher Supreme TV got an 8-1. Rob Stewart got an 8-1. Blackhound TV, salute to you. Say he got a shutout for Shakur. Hip Hop number 1 said Stevenson has his measure, I'm afraid. Rhythm and judging the distance perfectly. Eli Zachary said he got it Shakur 7-1. Jesse Marsh got it 9-0. SB State Shaw said Shakur is from Newark, Brick City, real rugged out there. Marcelo Mahotel said 9-0. Shakur won no matter Herring does at this point. Yeah, Herring he need a knockout. Okay, we're in the 10th round and shit right now. Right? Herring with the knee flexion trying to make himself a smaller target, but he bringing himself down to Shakur's level. Jab to the bite for Herring, kind of left hand for Shakur. I couldn't tell if he landed. Still jab for Shakur, spit the guard, but another still jab, hooking off jab, came back to the left hand. That was like a 1-3-5 or 1-3-4 combination from the southpaw stand. This shit was pretty. The referee just stopped the action. I think he about to have the doctor come look at Herring because he getting kind of fucked up a little bit with them looping left hands and shit. He taking the HD look at Herring. Herring got a cut on the right side of his face above his eye. The doctor took a look at it. I thought he was shaking the head, telling me he okay, but they wanted to get a towel so the motherfucker can take a look at the wound, and he said he all good. And that's kind of thrown out because they put that towel on it. It might have wiped that grease off of, you know what I'm saying? You got to keep that petroleum jelly. Okay, we're in the 10th round right now. All right, here come Heron. He over the step to Shakur. They both hit each other with the jab at the same time. Here with a double jab from Heron. I don't think it landed clean, but it went to the body area of Shakur. Shakur spit the ball with the jab. Counter left hand for Shakur. He didn't quite commit to it though. And Heron came back. So loop left hand over the top of the jab for Shakur. Stevenson on the southpaw. Came back with something on his ass. He over the step of the Heron right now. Heron shot a little faint at Stevenson, but Stevenson staying at home. They both exchange jabs at that moment right then. Here come a jab to bite for Heron. Goddamn, 2-punch combination for Stevenson. 3-punch combination for Stevenson. Jab loop left hand around the guard for Stevenson. He's trying to light this boy up. Heron is on the run, goddamn me right now. Stevenson over the step into that boy. Look like he mean business in this motherfucker. We in the 10th round right now. Here come a jab to the bite for Heron, but he got parried by Stevenson. Stevenson just walking him down, putting the jab beside the head. Double jab left hand, pop back the right hook on his head at Stevenson. He came back with the jab. They both hit each other with the jab at the same time. Heads on the center line. Stevenson standing up straight tall. Jab, loop left hand, right hook, jab, left hand to the body for Shakur, and the ref called it off. Who's the boss? I think that was a premature stoppage, but hey, it is what it is. What you think, bro?
What the fuck? That was weird. Shit, Shakur just showed that, man, he was skilled, man, way more skilled than Heron. The better southpaw, way more disciplined. Shit, he put a little weight on and even had Heron on his back foot all night, man. Shit. He wouldn't have said something to Timothy Bradley. I thought it was a good outing for Shakur, man. He definitely was hitting with some authority, hitting hard, busted the guy open. He didn't get the knockout, but he got the TKO. Shit, thought it was a good outing, man. Shakur Stevenson, good fight.
What about you, bro?
Yeah, man. I'm like you, man. I think that was premature, man. But maybe the ref was seriously worried about that cut, man. But I've seen worse before, man. Hey, Shakur showed the one thing Shakur proved to me, man, is a lot of people thought that Heron was gonna be, too wily of a veteran up in there, with the rough and rugged tactics and quote unquote dirty tactics and making it a gritty fight, man. But that boy Shakur proved that, hey, I can be a dog too. I can stand in the middle of the fire and say I can take the heat and I can bring the heat. I want all the smoke, man, regardless of cats trying to box, cats trying to brawl, cats trying to make it physical, whatever, man. I'm here for all the smoke, man. I'm multifaceted. Hey, man, I'm impressed, bro. And this is gonna be a respectable win for that boy Shakur right here, man. Shout out to him, man.
Oh yeah, I definitely respect the win, man. That was his best win to date. Step up fight type shit. I think the stoppage occurred because Stevenson was opening up with some pretty good combinations in that round, and Heron wasn't really coming back with nothing the way he was. It looked like he lost a little bit of that spark. I disagree with the stoppage. I wouldn't have stopped the fight if I was the referee, but I can kind of understand the logic though. You know what I'm saying? But hey, great win by Shakur Stevenson. Man, he had the combinations working, going to the body, going to the head with it, fought at a pretty decent pace. He was able to deal with an opponent that was using some roughhouse type of tactics, not trying to use your name rough, but you know what I mean, like some dirty type tactics, you know what I'm saying? And I think that's a good developmental fight for a fighter like Shakur. He showed that he ain't just a pure cutie pie out there. He can get out there and get rugged and make a dog fight out of it with you, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, I think that was a good win for Shakur. I didn't expect him to get the stoppage, so I lose my 5 points on the Champ Ross because I picked the UD. But hey, it is what it is, you know what I'm saying? Let me see what y'all think about the shit in the chat. El Chapo said he missed that shit by 1 round. Robert Stewart said Heron was taking many clean punches. He was, man. Shakur was opening up with combination. Had them motherfuckers going off like fireworks on his ass. JC Moss said Shakur was too much for Heron. I think so too. El said this was a good fight for Shakur. I still can't see him beating Tank. Well, Tank, what Tank fighting at like 140 and shit now? I think this is like his second fight at 140. So we're gonna let Shakur concentrate on people like Navarrete, Gary Russell Jr., Oscar Valdez. We ain't got to bring up Tank every single time the motherfucker do something. Marcelo Mahotel said, I thought Shakur couldn't take a punch. What they got to say now, all the questions so far has been answered. I ain't never really heard nobody say that he can't take a punch. He don't really seem like he liked to get hit, but I will say this, in this fight right here, he didn't seem like he mind too much, you know what I'm saying? He brought a straight dog fight in there, and I think he passed the test. Lala D said, yeah, he looked awesome out there. He did, man. Speed kills. FOG Boxing Talk said, ref knew Shakur was going for the kill and could see Herring couldn't stop it. And Herring was down pretty good, man. And Marlowe gave Herring 1 round. And Ruff had 1 round for Herring and 1 round tied up. So the man needed a knockout coming down the stretch. I think he's a champion, so you should give the champion the chance to go out on his shield. So for me, I wouldn't have stopped the fight, but I can understand the logic though. Pecos Bill said the youngster is going to be the face of boxing. That's what Max Kellerman said. He said if he could bet his money on any other youngsters, the one that he thinks is going to be ranked #1 pound for pound is Shakur Stevenson. Eli Zachary said, damn, how you stop it on the champ like that? He's telling the referee to stay out of his business. I'm with you on that, bro. I wouldn't have done that to the champion. Sean Icon said, Trex, I told you. I guess you picked him by stoppage, huh? Real Rare said, they said Herring was good because he was in the military. Yeah, I don't really feed off into that kind of shit, man, because him being in the military didn't stop him from getting stopped by Dennis Shopperkoff. Hip Hop #1 said Herring was taking a punch like a sponge. Can't help but be impressed with Stevenson tonight. I agree with you. Elijah said good stoppage. He lost every goddamn round out there. So he scored it as a shutout. I don't even know what that emoji is, Rob. Chris Rayner says Shakur was on another level and made Herring look average. Great fight by Stevenson. Ready for him to propel his career. I want to see him do that. Y'all put in the chat real quick. Who would y'all take out of Shakur Stevenson and Emmanuel Navarrete? And try to look at the shit objectively. Don't be a prisoner of the moment like Skip Bayless punk ass be saying. I'm gonna ask y'all on the panel real quick, bro. After seeing this fight tonight, who do you like out of Shakur Stevenson and Emmanuel Navarrete?
Shit, I like Shakur Stevenson, man. Navarrete definitely gonna bring a lot of punches, but I think Shakur defense, counter punching, all that shit gonna be very effective, and it's gonna be well needed. But I gotta take the skill boxing over any type of brawler or active punch story, man. I like especially tonight. I'll take Shakur Stevenson over Navarrete.
What about you, Ruff?
Bruh, man, that question broke my heart, man. You know I'm a Navarrete fan.
You know I'm a Navarrete fan too. El Popo de Esperacha.
Hey, but man, Shakur showed me a whole nother level tonight, man. He turned the page, bro. I gotta go with Shakur in that one, man. But bro, that would be an epic fight right there, though. I would love to see that one, but I'm gonna go with Shakur in that one.
I agree with y'all with Shakur, man. Got the better overall skill set, you know what I'm saying? But it will be a war. Blackhound TV said he closed the show. The ref called it off. Who's the boss? The queen they called Bobby Jean said, wow, I guess I eat my crow, but I question their game plan because Herring did not use the right hand on a southpaw. Well, Herring is a southpaw himself. So when you think about the right hand against a southpaw, that's an orthodox fighter going against a southpaw. When it's a southpaw against a southpaw, that's just like an orthodox versus an orthodox. They right there in front of each other. You know what I'm saying? So you don't really think about lead foot dominance, and you don't think about the lead right hand when you have southpaw going against southpaw. That's only for southpaw against orthodox. Real Rare AP said Herring going into retirement. I mean, he is like 35. I think he's going to turn 36 fairly soon. J-Dawg said Shakur looked great, but that stoppage was bullshit. I agree with you on that. Marcel Alma Hotel said, I think the stoppage was fair from the look in Herring's eyes. His shit is fucked up. I would agree with you if Herring wasn't a champion. I think the champion deserves the right to go out on the shield and get a chance to get a late stoppage. Hell, I mean, I don't think it's impossible that he could have, landed some punches on Shakur late in the fight or something. I think he at least deserves the chance. You know what I'm saying? He might have only had like a 0.01% to do it, but I think he deserved the chance to explore that 0.01%. Cypher Supreme TV said, I think it was premature to stop it, but Stevenson was in fact breaking him off something. He would have called him anyway, said he was breaking that boy off something out there. JC Moore said Herring wasn't too mad about the stop it. I did see a little bit of protest in Herring. He looked at the referee like, damn, really? You gonna stop this shit? So I did see a little protest, but he a good sportsman type of guy. So he ain't gonna cry about it too much. Sesha said, no crow for me, called a stoppage 2 on that ass, goddamn. I ain't need no crow, but I lost my 5 points. J8, what's up with you? Said, damn, he beat Herring ass. Yeah, he put them bees on Herring out there, man. Lit his ass up. Eli Zachary say, salute to Shakur. Absolutely, I'm with you on that. Lala D said, nobody said Shakur can't take a punch. Yeah, I don't recall nobody saying that either. I don't really see him looking like he happy to take punches, but I have never heard nobody call him chinny or anything like that. J.A. said, I had to eat my crow. I chill on betting on these fights, goddamn me. Yeah, Elijah said he lost every round. Good stoppage. damn near every round if it wasn't every round. Gil Cole said Shakur was going to end up stopping him in that round or the next. Good fight, though. I think it's a possibility, but I still think the champion deserves a chance to go out on his shield. J.A. said Herring ain't win one round. Well, Marlo was a good judge of a fight, and he gave the motherfucker, hold on, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He gave Herring the 5th round. Roughhouse gave him the 5th round, and Roughhouse had the I think the 9th round as a draw. You know what I'm saying? So he went out there and at least pinched the motherfucker. La D said, yeah, I gave Shakur all of the rounds. I think that 5th round could have went to Herring. And when I called the fight, I was like, yeah, I like that round for Herring. But I ain't mad at y'all with y'all scorecards, though. Marcelo Hotel said Tank is fighting Fu roll up at 135. Okay, so that fight's at 135. Okay, so I thought it was at 140, but 135. Derek Bailey said Shakur beat the brakes off Herring. That was a good fight. He did beat the brakes off. L said, that's cool, X. You better make Shakur bail against Tank. I got to make him bail against Tank. I don't think the motherfucker's scared of no fighter. I'm just looking at the weight classes. You know what I'm saying? It looks like Tank is concentrating on heavier guys than Shakur because Shakur is at 130. When is the last time Tank made 130 for a fight? I don't even remember. J.A. said Herring body language wasn't right. FOG Boxing Talk said, yeah, champ get the benefit. Yeah, let the motherfucker go out on the shield. J.A. said Mike Coffey was in the military too. Oh, Michael Coffey, when he got his ass pieced up like about 2 months ago by that brother that was bald-headed. Elijah said Tank was lucky he got by Santa Cruz. You think he was lucky he got by Santa Cruz? Well, Santa Cruz ain't really got a lot of power. He was winning some rounds on Tank, but he wasn't hurting Tank. You know what I'm saying? So, I don't think he was lucky. Hey, McKinney said, I did not see the youngin stopping him. I was thinking he was going to hit him and not get hit all night. Good shit, though. I agree with you on that. I'm surprised. Napoleon Armstrong, what's up, bro? Said Herring was just happy to be there. He never adjusted to moving towards Shakur's left. Moving towards Shakur's left, you ain't supposed to move towards the power hand, though. For the most part, you want to move towards the jab hand. But if you're talking about what Shakur left, yeah, that would be moving towards the power hand, bro. I think you're supposed to move towards the jab hand. Marcelo Mahotel said, who this cutie pie next to Shakur? I don't even know. I wasn't even looking. He might be with his girlfriend, though, man, because his girlfriend was on that rap reality show called the Rap Game with Jermaine Dupri. And she was on there like one of them seasons. The reason that I know because I had a girlfriend and her daughter used to love watching that show. So I seen his girlfriend on that show. Lala D, yeah, Shakur Shamzilla, what's up with you? Says skills pay the bills. Marcelo Mahotel, yeah, Shakur. Blackham TV, Valdez, you're next. Robert Stewart said Shakur, easy work. L said, fuck Max Kellerman. Didn't his brother get killed in the ring? He should have gave his brother some of that great advice. No, his brother got killed by that buster guy. What was it now? James Butler.
Yeah.
Yeah, James Butler killed Max Kellerman, brother. He murdered that man. Max Kellerman let the man live with him because he was on hard times, and the guy ended up killing his brother. Lala D says Shakur's girl is pregnant. Yeah, she is pregnant. Shamzilla, I see you. The Kane Deals, what's up, bro? Salute to you. Said trash ass stoppage. I agree, especially for the champion. J.A. said Valdez not taking that fight. I won't be surprised if he don't. D-Lo said, damn, my ass is getting old. I just woke up. The ref was calling it off. Yeah, I was wondering where your ass was. Marcelo Mahotel said, I seen Navarrete fight. He not beating Shakur. I can't see it. Yeah, I would take Shakur Stevenson, but I know Navarrete going to come fight back, though, man. He going to throw all kind of punches out there. I do not think it'll be easy for Shakur. I'm not going to feed into that because I know Navarrete fight his ass off. J-Dawg said the only person beating Shakur right now will be Tank. Sam Zilla said everybody is going to run from Shakur after that performance. Hip Hop number 1 said Valdez be ordering the Buffalo meat after that. Yeah. Marcelo Hotel, okay. Talking to Lala D. Lala, okay, talking to J-Dawg. Hip Hop number 1 said landed half his punches. Very good stats from Stevenson. I don't really like looking at the punch stats because they be lying so goddamn much. But I would like to go back and at least, have a little bit of a like a reference point to see what percentage of the power punches were landing for Shakur. Because in the history of boxing, when you land close to 50% of your power punches, you out there dominating that motherfucker. Joseph Brown said Shakur is gifted. He not losing to no one at 130. Napoleon Armstrong said, I never understood why Kurt Sugar not impressed with hometown Shakur. Yeah, I ain't in there. I ain't gonna say all that. J-Dawg said Herring Can't beat Southpaw. That's the third Southpaw the man has lost to. So that's a fact. D'Lo said that's hard to say because Navarrete never stopped coming, although Joette was doing great work. That's what I'm saying. Navarrete is a monster, man. You know what I'm saying? The Kane Dip said Herman will be 36 in exactly a week. Okay. I was talking to my mom because my mom was saying that the motherfucker was 33, and I was saying he was 36. But when I looked at box record, it said he was 35. So I was close. He's gonna be 36 in a week. Elijah say he too fast, too sharp. I agree with you on that. Robert Stewart says Shakur beats everybody from 130 down. I can get with that. I think it's some people that'll come fight back, but I think I would take Shakur. Eric R said it was a great fight. Lala D said no crow on the corner, but I want a herring, goddamn. Elijah talking about everybody. Lala D said I wish Shakur and Gary Russell Jr. would fight at 130. I think that'll be a good fight. You know what I'm saying? Gary Russell Jr. 163 and 10. That motherfucker ain't no punk. D'Lo said, I thought Navarrete moves up, so we likely won't get that one. Navarrete versus Russell, where it's at, in his opinion. I thought Navarrete moved up to 130 because they was talking about putting Navarrete in with Oscar Valdez. You know what I'm saying? So they all kind of grouped up together with the top rank. Valdez, Shakur Stevenson, and Emmanuel Navarrete. Lala D talking about Leo. Chris Rayner said, I would take Shakur by unanimous decision, but I think Navarrete will be able to pressure Shakur a lot more effectively, but I could see Shakur being able to counter him late in the fight and drop him 2 times later. I could see him putting some hard shots on Navarrete. He leave himself open. Navarrete, one of them fighters that do a lot of shit wrong, but he's a pure fighter. He come and throw a lot of punches, you know what I'm saying? Marcel Altman Hotel said that was a 10-0, no bias here. I'm a Tank fan, but I know what I saw. I watched this fight closely. I mean, that's your scope, bro. I mean, I don't think there's nothing wrong with you having your scope. I mean, you know, Marlo and Roughhouse, they got their scope. You got your scope. I don't really think they give a fuck about your scope, so I don't see why it seems like you getting offended by somebody else's scope. You know what I'm saying? You got the 10-0 good for you. Sam Zilla said, I think people underestimating Rolly. That boy is rugged, and I think that's what he's saying, talking about Rolly Romero. Yeah, the motherfucker rugged. He gonna come fight back. Elijah said this the new age of ref stops fights now. Okay, Lala D talking to Robert Stewart. Robert Stewart said Shakur beats Teofimo right now. That'll be hard, man. Teofimo Lopez is a pretty big 135 pounder. He'll be at 140 before we know it. I think that'll be a tough fight, me personally. Who would you take in that fight, bro? Who would you take out of Shakur versus Teofimo Lopez, bro?
You know, I'm riding with the skill, man. I think Shakur is just talented. I think defense and everything. He really don't do. He know how to win rounds. Lopez can lose rounds. I've been seeing it with Nakatani. I got to ride with Shakur.
What about you, Ruff? Shakur Stevenson versus Teofimo Lopez.
Man, there is a size difference, bruh. But man, I'm like Marlo, man. I'm gonna go with the skills, man. I think it'd be a tough, super tough fight. But I think that that Shakur could pull that one out, man. And once again, better boxer. I'm gonna go with Shakur.
I think Teofimo's skills are kind of underrated. I think he's a very skilled fighter. I think he's a good counterpuncher and shit too. And I keep on saying I have already seen him counterpunch against southpaws. I think I would take Teofimo Lopez in that fight. Yeah, that's just me and my opinion. Goddamn, don't get butthurt about it, because some motherfucker be so goddamn sensitive when somebody got a different opinion than them. That shit be fucking annoying me. You know what I'm saying? But I think I would take Teofimo Lopez, man. I think his skills are underrated. Yeah, Lala D said that a girl that's pregnant. I saw that on that reality TV shit they did to promote the fight. D'Lo said Leo was the last 130 fight for Tank. So Leo Santa Cruz was the last 130 pound fight. So that wasn't too long ago. I wonder, can Tank still make 130? Joseph Brown said that's his Shakur, soon to be baby mama. Yeah. Marcelo Mahotel said, oh damn, I thought Shakur was still with the Mexican chick. Yeah, he got that chick off the game. I don't even remember her name. I mean the rap game. Marcelo Mahotel said this girl looks better, if I'm being honest. King of King Boxing said lucky Santa Cruz got walked down and knocked the fuck out as the supposed pressure fighter. Cruz was a former world champion. Of course, it was going to be competitive. I don't really have like a whole bunch of hype about that fight though, man. Santa Cruz fought as low as like 112 pounds. Anybody with a grain of sense in their head knew that boy was gonna get knocked the fuck out. You know what I'm saying? Square business. Lala D said True Navarrete won't be easy. No, he won't be easy, but I think I'm gonna go with the skills on that one. She said she takes Shakur. D'Lo said he was killed with a hammer, not in a fight. Yeah, you talking about Max Kellerman, brother. Napoleon Armstrong said good stoppage. Herring took dozens and dozens of clean punches for over 10 rounds and was starting to crumble, and face was breaking down. Lala D said she taking Gary Russell Jr. over Shakur. Ooh, man. I don't know about that one, man. I think I have to take Shakur, man. Gary Russell Jr. got like a slight amateur experience, but when it comes to size and shit, Gary Russell Jr. ain't never fought past 126. Man, I think I gotta take Shakur in that fight, man. Hey, what y'all think about it? What you think, bro? Shakur Stevenson versus Gary Russell Jr.
See, I go. I think I go with Shakur. I ain't like Derry Russell versus Lomachenko. The hand speed and all that. He just was admiring Lomachenko work. He waited way too late to get active, and Shakur gonna be on his ass like that all night. Even when they do try to get active, Shakur defense gonna be sharp. I think his arm's too short to even slap box with God. But I got Shakur Stevenson over Gary Russell.
Okay, what about you, Ruff? Shakur versus Gary Russell Jr.
2 words. Shakur. Yeah, man. I think Shakur, like you said, size difference. All the hand speed and stuff that Gary Russell got, yes, he does have it, bro, but there is no pop on those shots. Especially against Shakur, man. We just saw what he was able to withstand with Jamel. Man, I don't think I'll be honest, I don't think Russell got a chance.
Yeah, I don't really like the way Russell looked in front of the southpaw going up against Lomachenko, but to me, he did kind of redeem himself against Tungstock Niambiar. That was a gold, a silver medalist southpaw, so I give him a little bit of credit on that. But overall, man, I think I got to take Shakur Stevenson, man. Just a combination of size and skills, you know what I'm saying? D'Lo said, yeah, this is the second fight in a row where my ass fell asleep. I can't hang lately, yeah. Lala D said, I don't like the stoppers, but he was getting his ass beat. Yeah, we ain't going to take away from that ass whooping now. I do like the idea of giving the champion a chance to go out on his shield and go for the knockout. But hey, he was getting pieced up out there. That's a fact. Leo Moore, what's up with you? Said nobody beats Tank from 130 or some shit like that. Lala D said, Tregs, I said Leo because you asked about Tank's last 130-pound fight. Y'all know I'm reading a bunch of comments, though, so if you just drop a dry-ass Leo, I don't know what the hell y'all talking about, man. Y'all give me a complete sentence in this motherfucker. El Chapo said, Marlo, what happened to your Dodgers out there? I guess he over there doing something.
Hey, I know I'm over here stuck, y'all. Motherfucker been up since 5 this morning. Man, the motherfucker, I was telling Hypey earlier, I said them motherfucking Dodgers have felt the motherfucking horribly, miserably. Yeah, it wasn't no coming back, man. They did all right, though. At least you got to recruit.
Okay, Sam Zilla said Tiafimo too big. He might be too big, man. Combination of size and skill. Toxic game plays. Welcome to the gym. This is your first time. Say Shakur Stevenson versus Lomachenko. I think that'll be an interesting fight. I think I would lean towards Shakur Stevenson because he do got some familiarity with Lomachenko because he was in training camp with Lomachenko and they did a bunch of sparring and shit. And Shakur Stevenson came out with a lot of confidence from that. You know what I'm saying? So I would take Shakur Stevenson over Lomachenko, out with the old, in with the new. I do got some respect for Lomachenko, 396-1. But hey, this motherfucker Shakur ain't no joke, man. So I would lean towards Shakur. What would you pick in that fight, boy? Shakur Stevenson versus Lomachenko.
I never picked Lomachenko. I always said so self-explanatory. I got Shakur beating the brakes off of Lomachenko.
Okay. L said Lopez beat Shakur. Marcelo Motel said, nah, I wasn't offended at all. I was just responding when everybody gave their score. Okay, the way I read this shit, it sounded like you was annoyed that people didn't agree that you had with 10 or nothing. You know what I'm saying? So I guess my bad on that. D'Lo said, my knock on Shakur was that he seemed to see the openings, have the ability to exploit them, but not always willing to open up to get it. Man, shut your ass. How the fuck you gonna speak on what this man did and you over there sleep? Shut your ass up, man. Come back with an opinion when you go watch the fight and you ain't fall asleep on the goddamn fight. Leo Moore said nobody beats Tank from 130 to 140. Lala D said T.O. versus Tank, that's tough. I think it's tough too. Lala D said, yeah, T.O. has been getting underrated. That's true. I think he's underrated with his skills, man. Toxic gameplay, yeah, I didn't already answer that, man. Just ask it one time. We read all the comments. El Chapo said, I think Shakur more gifted, but T.O. ain't shit, and he's bigger. I think T.O. might knock him out. So you think T.O. will knock him out? I don't know about a knockout, man, but I can see him getting the win. Napoleon Armstrong says Shakur's speed is a problem for anybody. The motherfucker is fast, and that is an advantage that he would have over Lopez, because I don't think Lopez is just got blazing speed, but I think he got decent speed. But I think Shakur is getting close to like some blazing speed. You know what I'm saying? It was kind of hard for me to call a lot of his punches. Lala D said, I think I'll take Shakur over T.O. Not sure though. King Boss said Teofimo versus Shakur, like saying Taylor versus Charlo. Size matters. Teofimo has knockout power at a bigger weight. I think that's a good point. D'Lo said this fight was for the WBO super featherweight belt. Joet versus Navarrete was for the WBO featherweight belt. So Navarrete is still at 126, huh? But I know they was talking about building him up for Oscar Valdez, and Oscar Valdez is at 130 right now. So I still think it's a chance that we might see like that little round robin of fighters, you know what I'm saying, them three fighters. J1 Pro Da Vinci said he likes Shakur. Gary Bailey likes Shakur. I think y'all talking about Shakur Stevenson versus Gary Russell Jr. El Chapo said, I think Lomachenko versus Shakur could be a great technical fight. That should be a fight Shakur should pursue in the near future. I mean, he concentrating on 130 right now, though, man. Lomachenko is at 135. I thought when Lomachenko I thought he looked better at 130 than 135. So after he lost to Teofimo, I wouldn't have been mad if he went back down to 130. But it looked like he's trying to get his belts back at 135. You know what I'm saying? Napoleon Armstrong said Teofimo has done nothing but talk, troll, and camp since he got that belt. He earned a spot on my list, on my shit list for sure. I got you. He asked me bullshitting. Lala D said Shakur versus Lomachenko is tough. El Fini said Chapo. Okay, talking to Chapo, let me get out your business. Lala D said Teofimo does act like a diva and he's capped. So I can kind of see why his skills are becoming underrated. I mean, I don't really look at what fighters do outside of the ring and take away from what they do inside the ring. You know what I'm saying? I still think he's skills, he's just a diva. You can be a diva with skills, you know what I'm saying? Two things can be true at the same time. But I get where y'all coming from though. You ready to go ahead and shut it down, bro? Because I heard you say that you've been up since 5 o'clock this morning, so I know you probably tired as a motherfucker over there.
Hell yeah, you gonna shut it down.
Hey y'all, I got the trivia questions already ready on deck too. I went kind of overboard. I didn't even know what I was doing. I done got like 150, 160 trivia questions because I was just writing them bitches down as I was reading the books. So I got that shit on deck, man. We're gonna try to do the trivia like Monday or something like that. So y'all come through and fuck with us on the trivia, man. We're gonna have some fun with it. It's gonna be kind of hard too, man, because I've been trying to learn some new shit. You know what I'm saying? So we can go to the next level with it. But I got it on deck, man. So y'all come through and fuck with us. We're gonna have some fun with it. D-Lo, I appreciate the super chat, bro. Said that was my knock on him coming in. You go smelling motherfucker. Okay, I got you. Lala D said, damn, y'all are early birds. Go ahead, bro.
Oh no, hell no, D-Lo, appreciate you, bro. Talking about me, talking about the early bird 5 in the morning.
Yeah. I be getting up early like that too. El said, when I'm not done stumbling out, when I'm not gonna stumble out alone, yeah, we ain't gonna stumble out like a bunch of drunks. Shamzilla said, I got $5 that probably that Rolly goes the distance with time. That motherfucker said he got $5 whole. He said he gonna make it light on himself. Napoleon said Teofimo grill worse. I said it, his grill worse than porter. I don't even know what you mean by that. Says I say thanks again, Block fan. We appreciate you, bro. La D said I gotta go make my crow video. Yeah, go eat that crow, goddamn. Pass the crow like we used to do. But hey, man, I appreciate y'all coming through. Like I said, we're gonna try to come back with this trivia like Monday. You know what I'm saying? So y'all come through and kick it with us. I ain't gonna talk y'all to death and I ain't gonna hold y'all all night. So I appreciate everybody coming through fucking with us tonight. And we had a good time.
Real talk, man. Like always, I know my energy a little low, y'all, but shit, I ain't never no going dull night up in the gym fucking with these fights though. Shakur put on a hell of a fight. know, Heron didn't have nothing really for him, but you know what I'm saying, to throw every little trick in the book, and that still didn't work. But it was a good fight, man. Congratulations, Shakur Stevenson. Man, y'all enjoy the rest of y'all night. You know what I'm saying? Until next time, don't forget to tell them haters and trolls, the fuck out my gym.
You heard him. Gia.